Hello!
Oh, yeah. The crowd's going.
Oh my God, that's the crowd. And they're going,
That's the crowd.
Hello, Hannah Pilkes.
Hello, Jared Goldstein.
How are you?
I'm good. I brought my ring light out of the cobwebs. Let's be real, it was here from an hour ago. And oh, you got a ring light.
Check me out. We've got the ring light going. We've got DJ roommate cooking in the kitchen.
Hey, roommate. How's it going?
Yes, and we're here for Fuck Zoom.
Woo!
A live comedy fundraiser.
A live comedy fundraiser. Who are we raising money for today, Jared?
That's a great question. We are raising money for the Asian American Legal Defense and Education Fund.
Yes.
Didn't I say that effortlessly?
Yeah, you did.
Like I've been saying it my whole life.
You have. I mean, they've been around for almost 50 years, so they
have been around for almost 50 years.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The Asian American Defense League and Education Fund has been around for almost 50 years. They started in 1974, and they protect and promote the civil rights of Asian Americans. They focus on critical issues, including immigrant rights, voting rights, economic justice for workers, educational equality, housing and environmental justice, and the elimination of anti-Asian violence.
Which is very important work, and we've already raised almost $5,000.
Isn't that incredible?
It's really good.
Woo!
That's a lot of money.
That's so much money, and we're gonna hope to raise. Why don't we double it? I think we can double it.
Okay, that's okay. I was gonna say let's add 1,000, but let's double it.
I'm gonna take my coat off. I'm gonna get comfortable, and I'm gonna get serious.
All right,
We're raising money tonight, okay?
I'm already weirdly nervous, sweating for no reason.
My armpits are going.
Yeah, like SAT sweat. You know that sort of sweat. Yeah.
On my SATs, I got a 1290, but I tell people I got a 1300.
Because rounding up is honestly encouraged in school anyway. So I don't know why you wouldn't round up. Jared, why are we doing this show?
Okay, we're doing this show because I don't know if you've noticed, but it's been a full year of quarantina pandemia. We're still here, and comedy has shifted into a virtual hellscape. A putrid stain, you might say.
Putrid stain, if you will. Yeah, a lot of this.
Zoom comedy.
A lot of cheersing the screen. Mm-hmm. A lot of cheering for new births through a computer screen. A lot of commercial auditions, and I think that we all can collectively say, "Fuck Zoom."
Fuck it to hell. And speaking of commercial auditions, we're all going to share some of our worst experiences on Zoom over the last year. I had a commercial audition today on a Saturday. First of all, evil start.
Yeah, why do that?
Why do that? And the casting director kept referring to me as the Asian guy and the other guy as my African American.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And was he wearing a beanie? You know it.
Yeah.
You know it.
Wow.
And how many holes were in his jeans? 4 that I could see.
Well, that's shocking because I always thought McDonald's was just such a great company.
It wasn't. You didn't say. Allegedly. Nobody knows.
I'm gonna take my stocks out of McDonald's right now.
Nobody knows. Yeah, Hera, would you like to share one of your worst experiences on Zoom?
I'm a little bit later tonight. I am going to be sharing one of the most.
That's kind of what we're here to do, but you can say no. Feel free to just pass.
I'm feeling a little bit sort of.
Maybe later. Can I share one more? Can I share one more?
Please, by all means.
Okay. And maybe some of you bore witness to this. I'm wondering, is there a public chat, and can I see it? Maybe on YouTube? Yes, in the comments. Okay. More on that later. But my one of my worst experiences was actually my very first Zoom show. It was my show, Frogtown. I hosted it because no one else wanted to. Well, basically, it was kind of like they kind of just pushed me in front of that bus to do it. So it was on Twitch, being like produced by Hold the Phone. Shout out to Hold the Phone. They're great. Not why this story is very bad. So basically, like, it was my understanding that there was going to be no audience, and I would just perform into a void on Zoom as Hold the Phone was like broadcasting to Twitch, which was playing like on YouTube. I don't know what, very high tech stuff. Don't ask me how it worked. So I tell my first joke in silence, and it's obviously it's not great, but it's like fine. It's like, this feels like a self-tape or something, and I'll just keep telling my jokes. So I tell a few more, and then after like about the 5th or 6th joke, boom, I hear laughing, and I realize that I've just been bombing. This was not an internet issue. Nothing to do with Ethernet cables. I'm like troubleshooting my router. I'm like, no, we were just bombing. And that was sort of a great introduction.
Well, so I guess I would venture to guess that bombing in person isn't even as bad as bombing on Zoom. There's just something about it that just stings even more when you're in your cold bedroom and you can't drink with everybody later.
Yeah, for me, I don't know why, but the hardest part is putting the ring light away. There is something so deeply humiliating. Every time I do it, I feel like I didn't do a ton of like characters and stuff, but like I've done some stuff here and there. I've dabbled, okay? And when you're done, you have to scoop your like props and wigs off the floor and kind of like shuffle out of the room. It's very breaking down the ring light. Oof.
I had, really quickly, I'll say before we get on to our first comic, I'm very excited about. I had a commercial audition, which I had to film alone in my house, which I later found out was played at the Super Bowl. So it's a good thing I didn't get that one. So it was the song, "You Got the Goods, Let's Make Lots of Money." And I was to play a hood ornament on a car. And I should say, the irony being that the hood ornament has no hands. So he wonders, what was that all about?
Wow.
And they cast a CGI. It's not even an actor. So just think about that. Should we get into the show?
I think we should. We have an incredible lineup tonight. We have 30 comics.
Yep.
6 groups of 5.
They're all going to be doing 2 minutes, you guys. So it's going to be like boom, boom, lightning. It's going to be pretty wild and crazy. And we're going to see a lot of whipping hair back and forth. Thank God. Should we bring on our first comic?
Let's do it. Let's get him out here.
Coming to the StreamYard stage is our very own Mary Beth Barone.
Woo!
Woohoo! I'm trying to bring this face back. Join me. Okay. Yeah, thank you. So guys, girls, everyone, great to be here. Thank you, Jared, for staying on screen as I demanded prior to the show. I always have to go first in every show because I want a reputation of being difficult to work with. And this was no exception. Hannah, yes, please. I don't want to be on here alone. No, I kind of did. I did specify not to leave when I got on, but that's fine. We can talk about it later. We can talk about it later. I'm so happy to be here. I've been avoiding doing virtual shows, but then I found out this one we're raising money and I'm obsessed with raising money. I also love civil rights. So I was like, I have to do the show. Yes. Then I was told we have to do jokes. So
unfortunately,
that's part of it.
Do you have any jokes?
I mean, I guess I have some jokes just on the talking about auditioning. Obviously, you know, we've all been doing a lot of that in quarantine. I got an audition. So I auditioned mostly to play high school people. So 18-year-olds, 16 to 18 is kind of my sweet spot, which is interesting because I'm 29. So I got an audition through and I was so excited because the age range was 20s to 30s. So I'm thinking, okay, this is my time to shine. I start to read the character breakdown. Starts out first word, sexy. Okay. I think I can do that, right? Goes on to, so then it says sexy but thin. So I thought, okay. They just wanted, before I get any ideas about what sexy might mean, she's also thin. Honored to be nominated.
Very clear.
Then it goes, so it's sexy but thin, meth addict type who's seen better days.
Wow. So this is a documentary.
So I was like, this is cool, but let's be honest. I mean, I'm from Connecticut, you know, so it just like wasn't, I didn't book. Also, well, I can't talk about what the scene was. I signed an NDA basically, but I feel like since we've already named names, it wasn't bad to talk about the role because no one can really trace it back to that project, right?
Right. We can only deduce who might book that.
We can only deduce. I don't know who booked it yet. I haven't.
And as we can see at the bottom of the screen, there is a donation scroll going, which is kind of like a kind way to say, Mary Beth, please wrap it up. We've got a long night ahead of us.
Really?
Oh my God, you guys! You know what? It's been so great to be here. It's now 2:15 in the morning, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Mary Beth, I'm so glad we kept you awake to talk for 3 minutes.
You know what? Oh, you're only young once.
A great third of a story. And
I loved that. You don't look a day over 17, and I'm sorry about that.
No, thank you for saying that. I hope whoever booked it is well and finds peace. Everybody in the chat, have a great night. Hannah's friend Jared, great seeing you, and have a great rest of the show. I hope you raise $69,000. I mean $6,900. Well, I hope you raise $69,000, but we'll see how it goes. All right, have fun, guys.
Barone, we love her. Give it up. The greatest. The greatest.
Love her. For more on Mary Beth Barone, you can watch more than just a Vine of her by checking out her social media. All right, let's bring up our next comedian. We have got Noe Towers.
Hi. Wait, did Jared really just leave? Oh my God, okay, hi.
Hi.
It's so good to see you guys. I'm in Nashville right now. Have you guys been to Nashville?
No, I have. Well, I have.
There are so many hot guys. Every guy here looks like someone who's called me a faggot. And it is so hot. I'm living my best life.
Hell yeah. Are you doing comedy in Nashville?
No, I'm here to see Rosebud Baker tape her set. Her special.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
At Zany's, right?
Yes, at Zany's. This is the thing, guys. I sat down to write jokes about why I hate Zoom, and I was blocked mentally because I'm sorry to do this so early in your show, and I hope it doesn't make anyone cancel me, but I love Zoom.
I love it too.
I love Zoom.
I love it too.
Excuse me?
You guys, my first Zoom show, I did a 7-minute set and made $90. LA shows could never.
Wow.
I also did that in my underwear on my bed.
And do you think that's why you made $90?
I was going to say, I haven't made that much money since I was in college. It's versatile. You can do it from your phone, laptop. I'm in Nashville, but I'm hanging out with you guys. And are you kidding me? Also, no traffic on Zoom. Yes. No small talk really on Zoom. There's no drunk skinny girls with skinny margaritas bumping into me on Zoom.
Only full fat margaritas on this.
Only full fat meth head Mary Beth Barone margaritas.
Yeah.
Are you a brand ambassador? for Zoom?
Or maybe.
Yeah.
Also, let's talk about real quick, and I'll get out of here very soon. Let's talk about how many cats and dogs we now get to see while performing. Doing live shows, I'd see 1 dog a year and probably 0 cats. I'm seeing 3 cats a week now while performing. Those are good numbers.
That's true. That's true. A lot of lap dogs in acting class.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, I love that when you're done with Zoom, you can just log off. Like, I can trash talk straight men watching me on Zoom and just close my computer. And if I get hate crimes later, walk into my car, it's for a fresh reason. It has nothing to do with my Zoom show. And that's beautiful.
You can compartmentalize.
Yes. Also, I know this isn't really Zoom, but this whole thing is kind of Zoom. And I feel like you guys talking shit about Zoom while kind of on Zoom is like, it's like cheating on your partner in your partner's bed. Like, ballsy.
Yeah. It's very meta.
Yeah.
And to kind of, further this ballsy energy, we're going to ask you to leave this goddamn Zoom right now.
I'm going to actually go KMS. But thank you for having me. Raise lots of money. I'll send some money too.
Please do. I love you. Have fun in Nashville. Noe Towers.
Love him. Guys, really quick, just to remind you what we're raising money for. We're raising money for the Asian American Legal Defense and Education Fund, promoting civil rights for Asian Americans, fighting hate crimes, helping provide litigation, doing incredible work. We've already raised over $5,000. We're trying to raise $6,900 if we can by the end of the show. So help us do that, vary that. Can I bring our next comic up?
Ooh. Let's get him out of here.
Oh, here she is,
Danielle Perez.
Hi. Thank you for having me. Wow, I think it's just really telling that Noe Towers is the kind of comic that's going to come up and do your whole set right before you start. Wow. Now, I love Zoom. I love Zoom look. I'm wearing magnetic eyelashes. Now, if we were not forced into a pandemic where all day I spend scrolling on Instagram, being bombarded with Instagram targeted ads for me, I would not have had the courage and bravery to try these on, and debut them on Zoom. I would not have binged Euphoria and said, you know what, Danielle, you are 36, about to be 37. Why don't you try a pop of color? Why don't you put eyeliner where it doesn't belong? Instead of lining your eyes with it, why don't you put it on your eyelid? Why don't you just go and do that? Because you've run out of options and you can't stand looking at your face the way it is naked. On the screen, I'm painting my face. I'm not wearing pants. I'm in my underwear, and I love Zoom for that. I love the effort I have to spend just like carrying around my body, my giant 42G tits. I haven't worn a bra all year. I haven't worn a bra in over 365 days. Okay, they are hanging. They are drooped. I tried to put on a bra. I couldn't. My body just rejected that. And that's all thanks to Zoom. Zoom out here fighting the patriarchy, saying you don't need that shit. You just need to have your face beat. And that will do all the lifting for you.
Woo! Guys, give it up for Danielle Perez giving us Lisa Turtle tonight.
Oh my God. I would love to. If you are casting for Saved by the Bell reunion situation, where are they now? I'm down. I'm down to audition on Zoom. You hear me? Would love to audition on Zoom. You know what? I have auditioned on Zoom, and you know what? She booked. Oh!
Okay, now get her out of here.
I'm telling you, she's live.
You do not come in here.
You don't
NDA. It's NDA bitch, but she booked. That Zoom, I'm telling you, it's the future. It's changing lives. Instead of having to show my wheelchair, I just have a sequin background. And that does it for me. It's like, this is who she is.
Yeah.
I'm telling a story.
It's a statement.
In a picture.
Yeah.
Instead of using my words on stage.
You'll just use the background, a canvas.
Yeah.
We love it. Thank you, Danielle.
Thank you.
Danielle.
Now promptly
Donate, raise
leave.
money. This is so amazing. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being
Bye.
here.
I'm getting word that we are already 10 minutes behind. So, Jared, we really got to pick it the fuck up. We got to
Keep
pick
moving.
it
Keep it moving.
Okay,
We're learning that
keep moving.
comedians do not know what 2 minutes is.
Do not know what 2 minutes is. They do not know what the light is right now.
Just when you think you've realized the bottom of like what comedians don't know, we learn a new thing. They don't know what 2
You
minutes
know what?
is.
I think 7 of those minutes was you and I. So I think we just sort of got to be mindful of that.
Okay, wow. You know what? And now we're looking inward. Now we're looking inward.
Now we're gonna go read the artist way while we get to our next comedian. All right, coming to the stage is Mike Nguyen.
Hey! I don't got a lot of time. Okay, shut the fuck up. Okay, so I hate Zoom. I hate Zoom. The weird thing about Zoom is that so I had a Zoom bomber at one of my shows. It was crazy. The Zoom bomber came on my show and he was doing all the Zoom bombing stuff. Okay, he was turning on the lights real bright. All right, he got naked. And then he did the worst thing. He turned around and he spread his butt cheeks. Okay?
No.
He spread his butt cheeks. That shit looked like the thing that Dr. Strange uses to get around. And it was crazy. Here's the thing, though, okay, is that it got crazier because then another audience member was like, oh my God, I think I see a polyp. Right? And that's when I realized, oh my God, this is not a Zoom bombing. This is a medical intervention. Okay? This is what happens in Biden's America. All right? When people fall through the cracks, they spread their cracks. Okay? It's very bad. All right? So we did what we could. We were a comedy show. We put it all together. We're like, you need to see a specialist. Okay? This is a Zoom show. We don't have that kind. We don't take insurance. And so we send him on his way. But the lesson is clear. If you are 50 and over, please Zoom bomb a show at least once a year because the life you save may be your own. Okay? It's crazy. I love Zoom. Zoom is crazy. You know what's crazy about Zoom is that on a Zoom show, you can see everyone else and they're all looking at you, and people will watch a Zoom show anywhere. Okay? People watch a Zoom show on their couch, all right, on the toilet, right, in the bathroom, right, in their bed, without a shirt on. And I realized the other day while I was looking at all these people on Zoom looking at me, I realized, oh my God, this is what it's like from Pornhub's perspective. Okay, holy shit. It's just a bunch of people going, no, not this one. No, let's see what else there is. Let's see what there is. My name is Mike Nguyen. You guys are doing a great thing. Okay, we need to fight Asian hate. We need more Rush Hour, and we need less Romeo Must Die. Okay, that's what we need. All right, thank you very much. God bless you guys. Thank you so much.
Give it to Mike
Thank
Nguyen.
you.
Check out the Asian
left
Not
with
Asian
a
podcast.
bang.
Yeah, check out my podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
you
got
know
a
what? I
we got
love
a
that
Zoom
energy.
bomb. Wow.
Our
He was ready to
first Zoom
spread.
bomb.
He was ready. The doctor is in. Okay.
All right,
All right, let's
let's
get our
bring
next
on the
comic here.
master. Next up, we got. I'm like, I don't have time to fucking talk to you, Jared. And keep showing me. Next up is Jenny Yang.
What's up? Oh my goodness. Oh, I accidentally Zoom bombed you. Sorry about that. Y'all, I'm so honored to be here. I am Asian, so if you do not donate, this is a hate crime. Okay, I've declared it, so just fucking do it. At first, I hated Zoom, guys. I started a stand-up comedy show in Zoom inside a video game called Comedy Crossing, and we raised over $35,000 for Black Lives Matter related causes. But then I got a Zoom bomber, and like Mike Nguyen, they did show their butt hole, and also they got rock hard on the video with their big phallus and called me a chink, which was most of my 20s, and so I want to leave that behind. Okay, so no, did someone gasp? Are we gasping on the fuck Zoom 2-minute set show? Is that what's happening? Anyway, guys, listen, I understand why people hate Zoom, because the thing is Zoom likes to taunt us, and honestly, she's always taunting us, right? She's always like, your internet is unstable, and I'm like, bitch, me too. Okay, bitch, me too.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, that's it. That's my 2 minutes, and also
Jenny
donate.
Yang!
Yay, Asian American Legal Defense Fund.
Yay! Thank you, Jenny Yang. Short and powerful. I love not you, the set. Okay. So sorry. Next up is going to be me, and Jared, if you might hop on with me for a second. Jared and I are going to be doing a reenactment of a appointment I had with a dermatologist. We're going to do this as quickly as we can. This was a Zoom dermatology session. Okay.
Well, actually, we need to kill a few minutes because we got some tech going on in the back. So I think we can really let this kind of breathe and live.
Great. I love it.
Okay. Okay.
Hello?
Hi, Hannah.
Hi. Hey.
How are we today?
Well, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Just like kind of,
Alrighty. So date of birth?
April 13th, 1992.
Almost 30. Okay.
Oh, okay. I still have a year before I'm 30, just so you know. So.
Okie doke. So what brings you in today?
So I have something, it's probably nothing, but something like a sort of like a Texas shaped thing on my, anyway, I'll show you. I like kind of spiraled and I went on WebMD and I was like worried that it was something, but it's probably nothing, but we'll see.
Well, sometimes WebMD can be pretty accurate.
Okay. So yeah, you want me to show it to you or?
Okay, how big is it?
It's kind of like the size of like a baby bell, or okay, maybe like a half-eaten baby bell kind of thing.
Okay. And where is it located?
It's on my lower back. Like if I had a lower back tattoo, but it was like to the left of that kind of thing.
Okay, can you please show it to me?
Yes, I have some pictures that I can show you.
For legal reasons, I'm going to need to see it on your body.
Okay. Okay. Shit. You see? There it is. You see?
Yeah, do you mind leaning in a little closer?
It's really fucking okay. You see?
Okay, just hold it right there. I'm just going to take a few pictures.
Okay.
Just a few more. Okay, you can have a seat.
Okay. What do you think?
Okay, so I am not really sure what that is.
Okay. So what should I?
Your copay is going to be $450. And what is your insurance?
Okay, thanks. Bye. Okay. There you go. That was my appointment with the dermatologist. Thank you so much, Jared.
Hannah Pilkes goes to the dermatologist on Zoom.
True story. Horrible. All right. Should we put on our next set of comedians?
All right, let's get it going. Our next group I'm very excited for. Sam, are we ready to get rolling?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, all right. Guys, give it up. You know him, you love him. It's Bowen Yang.
Woo!
Wow. Okay. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Sam. I just wanted to use up my time to talk about how Zoom has made me a jewelry person, which helps no one, because I think like everyone talks about how like Zoom is like the new mirror for everybody in our lives now. I think that it's made me a worse person. I think jewelry only exists to be like a plot device in movies. I don't think that like this should be on anyone's around anyone's neck. But unfortunately, I have. I don't have, guys, I'm sorry, I don't have jokes tonight, but this is just like I just wanted to showcase like the jewelry I bought during the pandemic. It's this stuff. I'm like this person now. Like I don't know. It's like no. You guys, no one should be impressed, because this is like I feel like I feel like someone who like is into like this is someone who buys like NLTs. This is someone, or NFTs. Sorry, what am I? like this is someone who like uses cryptocurrency. I don't know. Like this, okay. Like remember Club Quarantine? It's still around. They're actually celebrating it.
Yes.
This, but like this, no,
Wow.
this is bad. No, you guys are having the wrong response.
No, I hate it. I hate it.
Okay, good. This is disgusting. Accessorizing is like totally important on Zoom. You're right, Lisa. But like, there's something about the way that like things refract through this camera that like gave me a distorted sense of self to think that I could pull any of this off. But I don't know. The spikes, no, everyone. The spikes are not good. I'm mad. I'm gonna go.
This is toxic positivity.
This is toxic. I'm gonna go to Miami so that you guys don't like any part of it. I don't know. You guys, look. This is. I've spent.
Wow.
Wow.
I have not like saved up. I have not like done anything meaningful in the past year except like think that I no Nori, fuck you. This is just an unraveling. Like I got my ear pierced. There we go. Audrey queued me up. This I don't regret. See, but this is the reference point. Like the fact that I'm okay with this but not okay with any of this means that like I've been led astray, and I will regret this for the rest of my life. Okay, that's all. Thank you all. Love
Bowen Yang.
Bye.
Get help. You have a sickness, Bowen.
You say get help, but I think it looks really great. I don't know. Maybe it's just Zoom.
I'm the same.
What, Jared?
I'm the same, but with skirts. I bought like 7 skirts in like 2 weeks. And I've worn one once. It's not really warm enough yet. There's no gathering yet. And I just know when it comes to like me actually like putting on the skirt and like getting out in the world, I'm going to just have a complete flop sweat panic attack. It's just not, I'm not going to pull it off.
Oh, but you know, you're going to look so good. Flop sweat, notwithstanding. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
And now you're
showing us like her skin earlier too. I was just like, people like people are meant to like show off like parts of themselves like that. Not me.
No, but there's something very performative about Zoom that's accessing a bad part of all of us. Like I'm a nudist. I think I'm an exhibitionist. All of a sudden, it's not good. You're right.
Anyway, thanks for listening.
Anyway,
y'all.
Thanks,
Love you.
Bowen.
Thank you for sharing, Bowen.
Bye.
Bye.
Woo, Bowen Yang. Okay, our next comic, give it up for Yedoye Travis.
Woo.
Hey, okay. Hey, it's me. What's up? What's going on, everybody? Hey, hello. I'm just in the house like normal. This shit's been weird, man. I got a hand job on the beach, and now my friends keep calling me Moonlight. I don't really know what's going on. I don't even know what I'm doing, man. It feels like it's a disservice to the movie Moonlight. You know what I'm saying? Like they worked so hard on that movie, and it's not just about the hand job. There's so much work building up to that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like Mahershala went so much Jenkins at that point. The job I got was like the Zach. Just a very piece. Okay. Yeah, that's what. Okay. And also, I don't know if I really identify with I don't know about my sexuality like that. I took an online quiz that said I was bisexual, but I was trying to find out my Hogwarts house. So yeah. I guess Ravenclaw is bisexual. I guess that means Ravenclaw, but I'm not really sure about all that. Don't really know. I actually because I started skateboarding at 29. And so I had an experience where, first of all, I did not realize how many children I was going to have to interact with doing this children's activity. So I was I was at the skate park and I had a thing happen where a little girl came up to me. She couldn't have been more than 11 years old. And she came up to me and she goes, "Hey, are you interested in boys?" And I'm from Atlanta. I grew up in Atlanta in the 90s. And so if somebody asked me that question, I'm ready to fight because they might be ready to fight. And so I'm like squared up on this little girl like this. And then I thought about it for a second. I was like, oh, this is a child girl. And so she's probably talking about a child boy. And in that moment, like sexuality went out the window. I forgot all about that. And so I'm just screaming at this little girl's face. No, I fuck grown-ass men. Thank you very much. Grown-ass men. Get the fuck out of my face with that shit. Little boy. No. Get out of here. That feels like enough, right? It's 2 minutes.
Moonlight, Travis.
Hey, I hope we all had as much fun as I did.
Oh, we really did, especially that closer. And you just helped us hit 5.7K. So, and that was all you, I think.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at that.
Oh,
just
went
from 0.1 to 5.7. Look at that. That's crazy. I wasn't watching the numbers.
We're making gains. Thank you so much for being here, Yedoye.
I hate that we have to send you away, but it's just so quick.
Hey, thank you for having me. I understand. Things have to go. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for having me.
Bye-bye.
Bye, dear. Bye. Yedoye Travis. And give it up. Keep it going for Chloe Fineman.
Hi, you can stay on with me.
Hi, Chloe.
Hi, Peach. I had to bring him on, and it was a big to-do.
Hi, Peach.
This is my Zoom hack: is overfeeding an animal.
What
are you giving Peach?
I'm giving him Zooks. Because I got this fun accessory that I wanted to put on Peach instead of doing a joke.
Zoom is making us accessorize our animals too.
Yeah.
Just starts out.
Yeah. How fun is this?
Oh,
wow.
Like a purse.
It's the purse.
It's like your dog's handbag.
Peach.
Yeah.
Wow.
How cute would Peach be in this little guy that I got?
So cute.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Early retirement. Julia Shiplett. Get it while you can.
A little choker.
Yeah. A little choker. He's just, I've had a lot of drama with him at the dog parks. That is the only jokes I really have. In LA, the energy is very different than New York energy, and Peach is a top. He's very aggressive, and he humps bigger dogs. And this tiny dog came up and started like aggressively biting his foot, and he started screaming, and I thought the dog was being attacked, and I didn't know what to do, so I chucked water at this attacking dog in a dog park. And then Jake, my boyfriend, was like, "That's it, we're leaving." And then I was like, no, I have dogs' rights. And so I kind of realized I'm like dogs' rights. I have Karen energy at a dog park as like I chucked, it was a hot day, but I like violently chucked water at someone else's dog.
So dogs' rights mean that you can chuck things at other people's dogs?
No,
because you're a dog owner?
I just was like, this dog's gonna kill my dog. I don't know what to do. And I thought water was like my sister's a pit bull, and you like spray their assholes, and then it like breaks up a fight.
Wow.
So then I was like, well, water seems like a peaceful way to do this. And then the following day I was at the dog park, and the same thing happened, and I was like, whose dog is this? Whose dog is this? Get your dog! And then this like everyone's like with gate closed at the dog park that I go to, and this girl was like, get your dog. And I was
they're quaaluded out. Yeah, they're like,
yeah, she was like, and I was like, why would I get my dog? Get your dog. And then she's like, and then like just like looked me dead in the eye and like grabbed the collar and was like,
and that's why you got a longer, prettier collar. Morally,
I don't know why I put him in this, but I don't know if you can see him. He's just kind of staring at me like, what the fuck do you do?
Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye, Chloe, but I'm really excited to see what happens when you actually parent. That's the indication.
Yeah. And I want to say that this story is really giving me like 2016 Chloe Instagram stories from Target energy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, bring it back.
Yes.
I'll bring it back. Yeah.
Chloe
just putting
returning a Brita filter.
my bad
a
light.
half-used
Yeah.
Brita filter.
Yes, I loved just daily transactions on the grid, on the
That's
stories.
me, just
Yeah.
weeping in public and being sad.
We're here
Yes.
for it.
All right, Chloe Fineman, everybody. Woo!
Oh, Peach.
Okay, let's keep it moving. This next
Yes.
comedian, look, she knows what she did. Get her in
And that's
here.
all we're
It's
gonna
Tien
say.
Tran.
Oh my gosh, I did it. I
did
it. You guys, I
You
did,
did
it.
it. Tien did it.
Oh, it's so good to see you both. Thank you so much for having me.
You
Yeah,
know,
look
I
where I
didn't
like
even
this
leave
lip.
like out of politeness. I'm inserting myself into your set.
No, I'm just staying here, staying here. You know, I would just want to talk to you both because, like, you know, I can't even be mad at Zoom because Zoom has helped me learn new skills. Okay, for example, my partner's a professor, and I only say that because that means smart people are into me. And I just, you know, she holds office hours back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And sometimes, like, I need to use the restroom, and we have a very small 1-bedroom apartment, and our bathroom is right next to the bedroom, and you can hear everything. And sometimes I can't hold it because my body doesn't work that way. So I'm not complaining. The new skill I've learned is that I can take the quietest poops ever.
How?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. And you know, when I say quiet, even the poops that you know you have one that's backed up when you like sit down immediately and you know you're gonna have like a trombone only orchestra in your bathroom, like you know it's gonna like shoot right out of you, just echo off the walls. I can make those quiet. And let me tell you how, okay? And I know some of you at home are like, ew, gross. She's talking about pooping. Yeah, I'm bragging, Nori. I can take a quiet shit right now, okay? And I want you all to grow up. If you guys think this is gross, fucking grow up. Okay, so this is how you do it. Jared, Hannah, you can use this if you're like on a plane, you know, and you don't want people to know that you're pooping loud, or a tiny church. I don't know your life. So step one, put a little bed of toilet paper down in the bowl first, okay? You want to give your poop a soft bed to land on. Step two, whatever you do, take notes. Can you, Jared, do you have a pen? I want to make sure you remember this. Okay, Hannah, write this down, please. Step two, whatever you do, don't relax all your muscles at once. Okay,
so this is not
not enjoyable. You want to relax your muscles in a phased approach that honestly is terrible. It's actually a terrible experience. And step three, this is the most important step. I really need you both to pay attention to this. You know that technique wind instrumentalists use called circular breathing, where they breathe in their nose and out their mouth kind of at the same time? You're doing this where your nose is your nose and your mouth is your sphincter. So it's like, so you're like, okay. So this is like breathe in your nose, out through your sphincter, breathe out through sphincter, a little bit of poop, and it comes out like a whisper.
Okay, who's the
You're right. Oh my God, look.
Look at
it. There it is.
Look
A little bit. How quiet.
Look how
think
quiet that little poop just came
married
out.
to a professor,
Wow.
which is you. Wow.
Oh my God, Tien Tran, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
This has been so educational.
I want a little
Love
coffee
you
table
both.
book about just that.
I'll write it. Everybody
Thank
donate.
you, please do.
Bye.
Also, another thing that's going to help with your poops, coffee.
Before we bring on the
True,
diuretic. Before we bring on the next comedian, I want to remind you guys what we are raising money for. The Asian American Legal Defense and Education Fund, an incredible organization that's been around for almost 50 years, doing really important work for education, for litigation, against hate crimes, etc. So if you guys want to donate, we are trying to reach 6.9K. We are not sure where we're at the moment. I think where are we at? While looking, they litigate cases that have major impacts in the Asian American community, provide legal resources for community-based organizations and facilitate grassroots different events.
Yeah.
Conduct free multilingual legal advice clinics for low-income Asian Americans and new immigrants, and educate Asian Americans about their legal rights.
And
among other
as
things.
Asian American myself, when I get sued, I'm calling the AALDEF.
Yep. And I'm not.
They're coming to help. And Hannah, are you going to call
Absolutely
them
not.
for any sort of legal counsel? Are you going to call them for any sort of educational funding? Are you going to call them for any sort of voting rights issues?
No.
And there you have it. There you have
it, guys. And there you
With
have it.
allyship in motion.
There you
That's
have
perfect.
it.
Okay, let's get our next comic in here.
All
you
right.
know you love her. It's Julia Shiplett! Oh my God, you look beautiful.
Where are you?
Just in a little oasis I call my home.
Oh my God.
I have a pathos plant that just is on steroids. It's great.
Oh my God.
And I found a spike seltzer from this summer, so I'm getting a little wild. I'm very happy to be here. Hello, it's so good to meet you, Hannah.
It's so good to meet you. Cheers.
Cheers. And thank you for the early retirement shout out, my sweet.
Honey.
Meet the artist. Meet the artist.
Meet the artist. This is a tiny table, a tiny desk.
Tiny desk. Yes. Okay. So I was going to tell you a quick story about my worst Zoom experience, which was pretty much like exactly a year ago, right when the pandemic hit. And it was my first Zoom show. And I don't know about you, but I was deeply unwell about a year ago. I just really so depressed and isolated and scared and going through a lot. And during that time period, I was constantly wearing clip-on bangs because, coping can look like anything. And so I had the night of my Zoom show, I just said, you know what, Julia, let's keep the bangs on. Let's debut the bangs. We're going to show the people the bangs, because like telling jokes in front of your laptop isn't vulnerable enough. And so I'm in the Zoom and it's like there's over 100 people. I think it might have been Mike Nguyen's show. I don't remember. But there's a lot of people in this Zoom. And I think that a year ago, like our Zoom etiquette was not what it is today. A lot of us did not have, we didn't know how to control the buttons. We didn't know if we were muted or not, okay? So during my set that I thought was actually going pretty well, I suddenly hear a man's voice who I suspect walked into the room of whoever was watching the show. And I heard him say, "What is this?" The woman in the room says, "It's a comedy show." And then the man said, "Well, when does she start being funny?" And then it was followed by a chorus of gasps, just like, and like, it's not like a heckler in a real show where it's like you make eye contact and you can have a little back and forth. There, I didn't know who. I think I said, well, now that's hurtful. And I continued my set. And yeah, I think being publicly humiliated by an anonymous, omniscient man's voice while wearing clip-on bangs will haunt me for the rest of my days. But tonight,
do you think it will haunt you more Zoom style, or do you think that would have haunted you more in real life?
Oh, I think, well, now I associate the bangs with Zoom, and I really haven't worn them since. But tonight I wanted to let you know I'm reclaiming. We're back.
Yes, mom. Yes, mom hair.
Yes, babe.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Julia
Love
Shiplett,
you.
everybody.
Bye.
Get out of here.
Oh, those
Incredible.
look dual purpose bangs. Like they could do some dusting and be worn. I love those.
Incredible. And our next comic has some incredible bangs themselves. Give it up for Atsuko Okatsuka.
Woo!
Oh my goodness. Hello. Hi. We're here to reclaim our bangs.
Woo!
Yes. Yes, bangs are a whole thing. It is something that I've been more conscious of because of Zoom. It's just this part. So you ever do this? Like, oh, you guys don't have bangs, y'all, but you have gorgeous hair. I was doing this the other day where I was like, leading lady. Okay. I was like, in the mirror, I was like, leading lady. Okay, leading lady.
Mm.
Villain. Leading lady. Villain. And I did that for hours, and that's what that's what Zoom has done to me. You know,
and
why is it that villains have bangs? Is it? Yeah, why are villains so chic?
I just think that like a leading lady's gotta be relatable. It's the Jennifer Aniston, middle part. It's the Angelina Jolie. You know what I'm saying? It's the Constance Wu. You know what I'm saying? This is like someone who will sleep with your man. After she makes you sign some nasty contract that takes your voice away, because you want to be with a prince on land. Now, Ursula didn't have bangs. That was Ursula.
I was going to ask a question, just a quick question about
And that's
Ursula.
why Hannah is a troll.
What do you mean?
Would say I would never punch holes in your premise like that.
Oh, thank you. No. Look. It's not an Asian American show, right? I could see that. I saw what you did earlier, where you were like, "I'm not gonna, call Asian American Legal Defense Fund." Yeah, I saw what you did there. I see you.
Thank you,
ally.
Thank you. Thanks.
And so.
Trying.
Yeah, but Zoom. I'm like many. Like I actually kind of, and it's hard for me to say this, but I do like Zoom. I do like it. I do.
Okay, well, you're not the first. You're not the first to say this.
Because, I have to now learn how to wean off of it. And so maybe fuck Zoom for making me into dependent on you. Okay. Fuck you for making me a better comedian on Zoom. Where do punchlines work better if you do this? Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck you for making me realize that, Zoom. Okay. Whatever it is, it's just like blah blah blah. And then she said, "Oh, that for some reason always works."
Really
and
effective.
Now that the world's opening back up, I have to learn how to stand on my own 2 feet again with a heavy microphone in my hand. So yeah, you know what? I've changed. So fuck you, Zoom. I'm dependent on you. I need you. I just paid for an upgrade. I'm gonna be on you for a little longer. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
We just went on such a journey with you. You just had a full 180 experience.
Oh, wow. Thank you for being here for that. Was I gonna start off being a villain and not end on a twist?
Yeah, you're now the leading lady again.
I'm now a leading lady again? No, I wanna be the bitch that was unpredictable. Okay.
Ooh,
I want to be the Constance when she still had her split bangs, but she went on Twitter and said, "Fuck my own show." I want to be that girl.
I see that for you, Atsuko.
Thank you.
And I think our audience does too. Give it up for Atsuko.
Thank you so much for having me. Lots of love.
Thank you.
Woo! Okay. Hey,
right.
Sam, I am wondering where our donations are at. If we could... 6.4. Okay.
Guys. Okay, still striving for 6.9, maybe even 10.
I mean, since the show started, we've already got like $2,000. So
first of all,
I do not see why not, because we're going for another 3 more hours.
This is a 6-hour show.
This is. We didn't know it going in, but there's no getting out of this. And if you turn off your computer as an audience member for 1 second, we even know that's how StreamYard works. We actually know we can see your other tabs. So if you're opening up Gmail on the side, we can see. Like I know Greta Titelman is on ASOS right now, and we're gonna have to talk to Greta about that later.
Absolutely.
So please do keep your eyes peeled right on this gorgeous shot of Hannah Pilkes, of
our next
comedy's Hannah Pilkes. Let's bring on the next.
Because I'm seeing that we are behind. So, so just trying to get us back on. I want to bring on our next comedian, one of my favorite humans, Escola. Oh, where are you?
I'm at home. I have my own timer, so don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Got it.
I'd even prefer to go less than 2 because I want to get you guys back on track.
Thank you.
What a giver.
So
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't have it's people are asleep here and I don't want them knowing I'm doing a fundraiser. So yeah. Gee, what's going on with me? Not much. I've canceled 2 credit cards this month to get out of paying recurring. I keep falling for Instagram ads. Like I signed up for like a vegan life coach in Germany, this German vegan life coach, and then I couldn't get out of it, so I had to cancel my credit card. And then I signed up for one of those meal services where they deliver food to you, and you can't see, but there's miles of food all around me, and I canceled my credit card to stop that too. So I'm waiting for another credit card, and I'll just leave you all with that. So thank you very much.
Wow.
Escola.
Reminding me to cancel some credit cards too, because frankly, it's getting a little out of hand. It's a good reminder.
I actually ordered a fresh debit card. Came in the mail today. I went to an ATM for the first time in a full year. Didn't even remember how to use it.
Had you never had a debit card?
No.
I'm learning a lot. It's okay.
We'll just keep going.
Okay,
keep going.
Okay, we'll just keep going. Coming to the stage. Coming to the StreamYard is James Austin Johnson. Woo!
Hey everybody.
Hello.
I just got these tinted glasses. Can you see them? I feel like tinted glasses. Everyone looks hungover in tinted glasses. So this isn't even a real cigarette. This is a pencil. It looks like a cigarette. And I wanted to just do my whole set like this because I feel like this is the hungover look. You remember how the hungover? Get the host back here. Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
Hey, sorry.
We do know that look. Yes.
You know what I'm talking about. See, I can't wait to all get back to brunch where you have the one friend who invited the sweaty guy who's 10 years older than everybody else at the brunch who's like, I want to be that guy. That's what I'm going to be because I'm getting really fat here in pandemic. You know what? When I think about Zoom, I mostly okay. You guys can go away now. Whatever. I don't know how this. I've never figured out how to do comedy on this fucking shit. I miss. Like I thrive on. See, this is how I do comedy. Is I go to a comedy show and Jared's on the lineup, and I look at him and I'm like, I wish I was beautiful. And then as I'm reduced to dust, that's when I go on stage and I'm at my funniest. When I'm just shredded, when my ego is cinders.
Tear you down right now.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've embarrassed myself in front of Jared before. Remember when
we can, James, we can arrange that. You know, if you need to sub for Hannah and I, if that's going to help you, you know, we can. Cole was so helpful in getting us back on track with timing that we have time now. And if you need to run a little bit long just to get your groove going, because we didn't bring you here to feel uncomfortable.
I just want to spend my whole 2 minutes just like getting in the zone for a theoretical good set. You know what I mean?
Like we probably have about 40 seconds left to do so. So kind of beware.
Okay. So family Zooms. We're doing these. Everybody's doing these family Zooms, right? So like at the beginning of quarantine, my whole family was like, "All right, all 55 of us need to be on a fucking Zoom once a week," which is my nightmare because usually there's an activity. There is a long, church service, white people church, which is like 8 hours long. Sometimes, you know what I mean? And sometimes there's a church service and we're distracted by that. Or Top Golf. What happened to Top Golf? They cancel cultured Top Golf. Thanks, Biden. Now we're all together. And the thing with the Zoom is you look at the person that you don't want to make eye contact with ever because they have your soul trapped in their own eyes. You're looking in your family members' eyes. At Top Golf, he's dad. In a Zoom, it's Michael. I'm really looking at Michael right now. I can see all the little cracks where mortality will greet me slowly. Okay, before I go, I wanted to do a couple angles. This is the greatest generation angle when you're talking to Brenda.
Yes.
Eminem McFlurry. Could I get 2 Eminem McFlurries? So that's the greatest generation angle. And then this is somehow the boomers always do. Why do the boomers always do this? The boomers like their shoot. This is like Peter Jackson trying to make us think that Dominic Monaghan and Elijah Wood are 3 feet tall. You know what I mean? They're shooting for. All right, that's my time. Thanks, everybody.
James,
I really liked. I wonder if it's a real thing or just a prop.
You know,
real.
The cigarette. You know, I was going to say that I recently pooped on a family FaceTime, and my mom said, "Jared, we can see."
In what world did you think they wouldn't see?
In the world that is my phone, because on my phone it was on WhatsApp. It sound off in the comments if anyone has been burned by WhatsApp.
Sound off about WhatsApp, you guys.
According to my bubble of WhatsApp, the business was below the field of rain. But apparently on my mom's phone,
okay, but what is your resting poop face? You might have been giving it away just with your expression alone.
No, she really I was like, you didn't see anything, and she was like, we did.
Saw everything.
Yeah.
We were having dinner. So
yeah. On a FaceTime with a 1-year-old, so it's not good. But let's keep the show moving. Let's keep the show moving. Because Sam is gonna fucking lose it on us.
Next up, I know.
It's like, babe, relax. She's just texting me right now. I'm like, we're going. We're just not cool. It's like we brought all these people here,
and we've raised some money. So like, give us a second. Goddamn second.
Should we just
I my wheezy.
Should we just call it? Too late. Just shut it down.
Right. No, I don't want to shut it down because we have so many fun people. Okay. We're gonna keep it moving. Next up, love. We got Dewayne Perkins.
Woo! Hey, y'all. Hello. Okay, so for my performance, I'm going to do some character work. Yeah, I just made this up 2 seconds ago. So this character is called a person doing a dance in a chair while listening to Celine Dion. Whispers in the morning.
A 1 second kick. Will he go for a 3 kick? Ladies and gentlemen, he did it a 3 kick.
My dog does not give a shit about me. You see. Okay, that was my first character. Thank you so much. I did that at my SNL showcase 3 years ago, and I did not get cast. This next character is called a person who uses his do-rag as a mystical hair for anxiety. Okay, my next character would be oh my god. Okay, I thought Cole was in my doghouse. Oh my god. This character is called somebody who didn't anticipate how much energy it would take doing a little dance chair, so he's tired. Okay, for my final character, this is a handsome black man playing a game on his phone. Oh no, I lost. Fuck. Don't make money. Give us money.
Give us money.
Wow.
Handsome Dewayne Perkins.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I could have
Thank
watched so
you.
many more characters, and look at how quickly you got the game out. 2 seconds, and I knew exactly. Man, wow, efficient. An
Thank
efficient
you.
character
Thank you.
performer.
It's all of my training at the Second City.
Wow! Shout out to the Second City.
Shout out to them. All right.
No, and we'd love to hear all about that, but we do.
But we
we're
do
gonna
have to
keep
go
it moving.
immediately. You have to go right now.
Dewayne Perkins! Probably took 101. Probably took 201. Probably took 301. I'm gonna say
Probably,
took 401.
probably. Dare I say, entered conservatory?
The training, just powerhouse through the lens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, I would like to bring on our next comedian, Greta Titelman. Oh, and
Hey guys, I'm not Rogers. It's a double
Double
bill.
looking at
You're
your pod.
Yeah, you're looking at
You're
a
actually
pod.
looking at a real live pod right here, so we're allowed to be.
Wow.
I was gonna say we were gonna
It's
make a
crazy.
big
Oh wait,
stink.
I meant to also
Time.
taking a note from Cole. Timing.
Okay.
Okay,
And then
I
we're
set up
gonna-
the ring light. I set up the ring light. You see that?
Yeah, and just for you guys, for the producers, for everyone sort of on an administrative level, we're just going to run right into me. So
Yeah.
just let us clear all the way through, okay, babe?
Sounds good. Making a note. Making a note.
I always have my eye on the bigger picture, so okay.
Okay.
Great.
We're gonna leave. Okay.
Okay, everyone's leaving now. Okay,
They
so
didn't
it's just
have-
us.
they didn't
We're happy to stay. We're happy to
Is
stay.
it our energy that made you leave? What can we do better?
Did you come to the party and walk out the door?
We're so we just realized we have a thing. We both have a thing. We're so sorry.
Babs! Oh my God, Babs! Wait, I love Babs.
Okay.
All right, okay, wait.
Wait, back to Zoom and what happened.
Back to what happens on Zoom.
We have a story each, okay?
Yeah.
I will tell you one. I was in a Zoom waiting room, 25 minutes with an exec. Waiting. In the waiting room, okay? No one coming. I'm sitting there being like, I'm gonna give it 5. Next thing you know, it's 11:25. Okay. And I'm prompt. I decided to do a little bit of poking around, go to her Instagram. She's on a boat.
That's
on a
it.
boat. The exec is on a boat. Bobbing around like, on a boat. No calendar reminder, no nothing.
It docked and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow,
So there
no
was
Wi-Fi
no
on the
call.
boat.
There was no
There was
meeting.
no call.
No call.
Her loss, I say. The big exec's loss.
Yeah, that big time Hollywood exec better watch out. When I win my first award, I'm gonna say, and here's the exec who is on a boat.
And she's going to be like, who turned the Cable Ace Awards on?
Everyone's sounding off. They're going, name them.
Yeah. They're going to be like, who turned on the queer teas? Anyway. Okay, so my story?
Yeah, your story.
All right, so my story is I was on a Zoom exercising with Greta, with our friend Ariel, who is a soul cycle instructor in New York, and we were getting in shape for Greta's wedding. And we were doing something like that. You can't really say.
We're doing mountain climbers.
We were doing mountain climbers, and this was like in a series of exercises that were very hard, and I had to stop so I could go throw up off camera because that's how out of shape I got in. What month was your wedding? We did it in July. Okay, so it took me from like March, April, May, June, 4 months to get into shape where doing mountain climbers made me vomit on a Zoom.
Very ill.
And they were worried. They were like,
no, we like saw him on Zoom and he was literally like,
I went white.
You went okay? And we
No. It wasn't
What was
even
the
like
consistency of the vomit? Can you explain? Was it like a chunky? Was it wet? Was it?
Yeah, what was the
No, let me-
consistency?
throat got rock hard. My like butt felt like it was gonna
fall off.
You know when you do poppers and your butthole expands? My butthole expanded and didn't stop. I was just like
It was like
It was like Violet Beauregard.
holes.
I don't know what happened. I lost all my faculties.
And we were nervous.
But ultimately, we both looked snatched for Greta's wedding.
Congrats on the wedding.
Moral to the story.
You know what? Thank you.
Just keep pushing.
Just keep pushing, and that asshole will contract eventually. I did
And
short
Greta-
it.
You shorted today?
Yes. Sorry to drop that.
Okay, hope the Daily Mail isn't watching. Jesus, hope that big Hollywood exec is watching now.
Because they regret being on that book.
Okay, we literally have 10 seconds left.
Okay, so
strong finish. Strong finish.
Unforgettable 10 seconds. And if anyone else has sharded, please let us know in the comments. Guys, Greta Titelman and Matt Rogers! From heaven, look at these two. Oh my God.
Wow.
And I'm going to say those bangs, not clipping. That is some authentic bangs that we got there.
That was those, bangs on point. Hard to do, hard to pull off bangs, at least for me, but I'm envious. Wow. That was great. I actually really like the two energy. I like having two together. They were having the best time.
Incredible. It was like a truncated view, the view moment of like, we've got a bit of a round table.
Yeah. A lot of talking over each other, including us, but I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I don't think I've heard a single thing you've said all night. I'm just.
I'm sorry. I think it's my Wi-Fi.
Okay, shall we bring on our next comic?
Yes, we should. We actually just saw him for a quick glimpse, which I loved, a little teaser moment. Let's bring on Demi Adejuyigbe.
Yeah, you really shit the bed, Demi.
This is fruit punch. I'd also like to start by saying I've never sharded, actually.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Almost a brag.
A dry farter.
Yeah, it's all dry farts. I'm sorry to say.
I'm noticing that you are baking and that you are sharing your baking, and I just want to know. I want to know, like, what is the origin story of your baking? Like, how do I maybe get some baked goods?
Look, all you gotta do is ask, and I'll bring you something. It truly started because a friend of mine used to come over just before the pandemic and would make cookies, and then when he left, I was like, oh, that seemed like so much fun. And then I would just start baking, but my roommate's the only person to eat them. And so I'd just be like, who wants cookies? And then someone, I think, was like, oh, I love a lemon cake. And I was like, all right, here we go. And now it's just like me asking people what they like and just like making a thing. I just made a cake, making a bunch of biscuits tonight. It's obsessive. Really. It's not good.
You're making biscuits tonight?
I am.
Wow. Okay.
All right, my friend Addie just texted me, liar, you have sharded. So I guess.
Ooh.
Wow. And she has the skid marks to prove it. She's brought them here tonight.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that I do, like Atsuko, I do prefer Zoom to live performing, because when the pandemic happened, my very first thought was, I don't have to be in front of people for a while. It was just so much relief immediately. And then, which is probably a sign that I shouldn't be doing this. But then, it very quickly became a thing where I was like, oh, okay, well, if people ask me to do a show, I'm not going to be like, no, I don't want to do a thing. So then I was like, oh, well, how do I do it then? And so like a lot of my stuff involves like music or some sort of screen behind me. So I was like, okay, I'll set up like my TV behind me and frame or whatnot, which got very complicated. And there was one show I did where I was like, okay, well, I'm going to be playing a song for this and I have like visuals for it. And I was like, I could have just done anything else that didn't require that, but I really wanted to do that bit. So I set up my computer on top of the piano. And of course, my computer fucking cracked. I don't know if you can see it, but it is broken. Oh, I'm disappeared. So that is a thing that I did and we'll never do again once we're allowed out of our fucking houses.
Yeah. I think we are allowed out. Hopefully
no, we're not
outside.
There's a pop outside my door saying, you get back in there.
All right.
Jared, tell me what kind of thing you want.
I think I will. It might be a lemon cake. We're gonna talk. We're gonna find a way there. Maybe it's a grapefruit cake.
His lemon cakes are really good. The lemon cake was delish. I had a little lemon cake. Yeah. I want to.
Okay, great.
Well, bye.
Bye, Demi. Get out of here.
Bye, Demi.
Woo. Okay, should we check in with our donations?
Yes, let's check in. How are we doing?
Wait, let's check in with Judy.
Okay, let's do that instead.
Let's check in with Judy.
So we are so blessed tonight to have a representative, Judy Lay. Guys, give it up.
Hi, Judy. Thank you for coming on the show.
In the highest of ponies from the
Yes.
ALDEF.
Wow.
I'm trying to get on with Danielle with the Saved by the Bell audition, you know?
Yes. Yes, you're going to a producer's session.
Absolutely. And they will be there for the audition. They will show up.
Thank you.
Yes, not on a boat. They'll be on dry land.
Yes.
We're at 6.7. Sorry, I did not mean to interrupt you, Judy, but this is big breaking news. Maybe even 10K. We've got almost an hour left. Maybe.
I mean, yeah. And also, we're gonna keep the donations open after the show. The donations will remain open for 24 hours. The video will remain up for 24 hours, so you can check in, watch this later. If you missed the show, if you had something so goddamn important to be doing tonight, other than watching the show, well, then you can watch it tomorrow morning. You can watch it tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, and you can keep donating. But right now, we've got Judy here to kind of help us and tell us a bit more about what the ALDEF does and how people can get involved.
Yes.
Oh, thank you guys so much for having me. And because you guys are doing the show, I don't have to consider doing OnlyFans for the organization. So,
oh, that's great news.
I know.
I might take some layers off later tonight. So
I'll be staying tuned for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I work as a voting rights organizer at ALDEF, and we're a civil rights organization that was founded in 1974, and we mostly do impact litigation work, meaning you cannot come to us if you want to get a divorce. We will refer you elsewhere. Yeah, real estate, we don't do that. What else? Like personal injury, we don't do that. Mainly civil rights. Anti-human trafficking, workers' rights, voting rights, obviously, and then immigrant rights. So for immigrant rights, we do more of DACA, and specifically for voting rights, I organize, along with my supervisor, of course, one of the largest Asian American exit polls in the nation in 14 states and Washington, D.C. So we ask the questions that we get left out in for major media exit polls. Yeah, because Asians are always other or non-existent. So, you know, gotta get us in there.
Absolutely. Is there a way for people to get involved beyond donating, or is it because I know it's like a smaller 14-person staff, right? So it's a smaller organization. But yeah, in terms of if anybody wanted to help out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Each person is pretty much their own department. Yeah. My team has 3 people, so thank God. For those who are undergrad or in law school, they can apply for our summer internships that are coming up. And even if you're undergrad, we always try to organize our fundraiser in the summer, so always get involved. And legal interns, we can get your help. You can do some legal research.
Great.
Yeah. And you can email me if anything, jlei@aldef.org, and I'll be sure to pass your resume along. Got to get that foot in that door.
Yes, absolutely. It was JLEI. I'll put that in the chat for later. Thank you so much, Judy.
Judy, do you have any terrible Zoom experiences that you want to share with us in this last year?
Oh boy. So I go on a lot of coalition calls, and you know, you can have a private chat with someone on the side. And then one time I just put it for everyone. I was like, fuck. Like,
oh man.
Yeah. Obviously,
you blew up your own spot.
Yeah.
Was it pretty bad what you said?
Sort of. It was like about another person, and the other person's like everyone.
Wow. Oh my God.
Okay. Okay.
And this is a great lesson that charitable people like Judy can also be bad.
Yep. Okay. We're human beings.
Yes.
Sometimes we make mistakes.
Judy Lay is a bad person too.
Judy, thank you. I want to hang out with Judy. Judy, you seem great. You seem delightful.
Are you guys in New York? And I know Jared's in Wait,
Yeah, I'm from New York, but I'm in LA. Your offices are on Hudson Street. Very chic.
Tribeca. Yes.
Wow.
Cannot afford any of the lunch options around, but
Yeah.
we make do.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Judy.
I hope you're enjoying the show. Our donations are going up. We're so close to our goal of 6.9K. I think that we can go further. And we've got 2 more blocks of comedy to do it. Let's try to get up to 8,000.
I like that. That sounds good. That sounds like a nice crisp number.
Also, Tien Tran and Julia Shiplett put on a gorgeous fundraiser a couple weeks ago, and I think that they raised like $8,200. So if we could raise $8,300,
if we could just one up them even slightly.
No, who's really boss here? You know, because that's the thing about like giving and donating and
it's
and
all
charity.
about one-upping the last person.
Yes, you really want to infuse sort of like toxic capitalistic sort of winner-take-all mentalities into your generosity.
Absolutely.
So let's keep this moving.
Perfect.
Because we've got a real piece of work. This next comedian, I'll just let them speak for themselves. It's Lindsay Adams.
Hi. Hi. Wow, I just feel like I've been here for so long. I'm just kidding. I actually just ate a steak and I'm out of breath from eating a steak.
From eating
eating a steak. I ate a steak.
Winded from eating a steak.
I'm winded. I'm winded. Gasping.
What was it about the steak? Was it like coarse, or was the viscosity of it? Was it not cooked right, or?
Okay, well, I cooked it, so please back off. And
sorry.
So I actually did cook it correctly. No, it's just like you shouldn't. I know red meat's bad for you, and so I feel like I get punished by God when I eat it. Anyway, is God real? What's up? Hi, everybody's talking about sharding. I just did a Zoom show that was a nightmare.
Oh.
I'm not going to tell you about it.
I mean, you've got like time is ticking.
No, this is why Zoom shows are great. First of all, Zoom shows are great because I can never not do comedy without my cat with me anymore. 1, because now I'm a prop comic, and 2, because it's just so luxurious to do comedy from my bed with my cat. But
yeah,
I just did a show. It was a birthday party, and everything was going great. Did my set, and it was like, yeah, do people respond when you do jokes? No, not even. Are there kids in the frame? Yeah, absolutely. Then birthday girl, wasted, starts sobbing. Gets weird. Yeah. At least I didn't have to go on after she was sobbing, so I was fine with it. But it was another comic. So
how old were these kids?
Oh Lord, I don't know.
That was not the question I was going to ask.
Yeah. Also sorry for not.
What was she sobbing about?
Well, I don't know. She was crying. She was like, my mom's in the hospital, and I was like, I gotta go. I just can't. I was like, I don't. Okay, we're all in the hospital.
Am I funny or not?
Do you mean like the metaphorical hospital? I literally just talked about suicide. What do you want me to do? Apologize?
Wow, I'm sorry you went through that.
Thanks so much. I just feel like it's been really hard for me. But no, this is great. You guys are killing it. Great job.
This is so easy for us. It's crazy.
Good. Oh my God. I have my name as Lindsay Butthole Adams.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that your Christian name?
No, I did not know that. I left it on from some other stream.
It feels fitting.
Yeah, some other stream.
Yeah.
Okay. From my OnlyFans stream that's just my butthole.
And how is that lucrative?
Yeah, actually, you'd be surprised. It's every butthole is unique. Oh my God!
You said that we hit
6.9K.
Can
you what? Can you what?
It was me. Can I take the credit?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's all yours. Guys, Lindsay Adams.
Love you guys.
Lindsay Butthole Adams. Thank you, Butthole.
I am so glad that we hit our mark, but I want to keep going.
I want to keep going because, frankly, that's not enough.
It's never enough. It's never enough.
Keep going.
But you know who is enough? Our next comic, and it is Travis Coles.
Oh my God! Wow, you guys, this is crazy. Can you all hear me?
Yeah. Travis professional.
Yes.
Travis Coles.
Yes. Oh, I'm a comedian. That's crazy that anyone would ever say that about me. Wait. So listen. I don't want to be funny tonight. I want to talk about like gratitude.
Please.
Like for me, this whole like Zoom thing, I have become really good at like lighting and like doing professional like camera work. Like I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, it's actually not working. Am I lit here?
Somewhat.
Okay. Okay, because usually it's a little bit brighter. Hold on one second.
It's moody.
Well, no, it's not supposed to be that. Hold on. It's okay. So what I was saying is that I learned a lot about like being a technician and like being like technical, and like everyone says like don't like, you know, you can't. Is that better?
I don't know.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay.
So,
that's good. That's really good.
So yeah, like I mean, and that honestly, like I took a class on that. I took an online class on like how to light yourself, how to do things like professionally, and make sure that like you're really, you know, just like the teachers, you know, we told them, hey, you have to be a teacher and a technician, and you know, we fired the ones that couldn't do it.
Right.
And you know, it's like you should have learned. It's really easy. You can learn anything online. And I just want to say that it has been such a blessing for someone like me to be able to.
I don't think.
Hello? Did you guys? Hello?
Yeah.
Hey.
Like, and I do you know what I mean? Like that part is just insane to me.
Sure.
It's just how, and that's the gratitude I wanted to bring in to this because it makes so much sense to me that.
And it also makes so much sense to us
that
Thank you guys so much. I mean, it really has been like this has been healing for me. What a journey! And I
feel like
I'm social justice warrior, Zoom warrior. I'm on the battlefield
every day.
And I love you guys so much. And yes, it does say I'm a professional healer. The last professional healer that we saw was in the White House. Capitol, actually, not the White House. He had the Viking, the Viking.
Oh, that was also a professional healer. Wow, did you guys study together?
We studied together. I took his class.
Where did you guys study?
Instagram.
Oh, a phenomenal university. Wow.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
Travis Coles, professional healer.
I feel like I
Thank
learned
you so much.
Dana's ready to fucking go. Dana's like, I don't want an intro. I want to get in, get out.
I'm so sorry. I didn't think it would do that.
Well, we're all learning tonight. We're learning about healing. We're learning about technical lighting, and we're learning about the buttons of StreamYard.
And I'm
Take it away,
grateful.
Dana Donnelly.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Dana, do you want us to leave?
You can leave. I guess. Yeah, you can leave. I have a little.
Okay. No. Yeah. No. Do your thing. Take your time.
You can leave.
Yeah. Take your time, babe. Do your thing.
Okay. So I thought that I would rate different video conferencing platforms. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Zoom. Obviously Zoom is the best one. Like Zoom is the Zoom of Zooms. I like Zoom because it makes you look like you're in one of those like anime photo booths. It makes you look so hot. It makes you look like you should continue to be employed even though you haven't unmuted yourself for the entire meeting. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because at the end of the day, it's like, you know, like real life is a 7.5 out of 10. It can only be so good. Okay, next, Skype. If you're using Skype, you're a time traveler from the year 2018. Congratulations. Welcome to our time. I hope you enjoy your stay, but honestly, I think you should go back and start working on a COVID vaccine. So I'm going to give that a 6 out of 10. It's retro and that kind of has a certain cachet. Microsoft Teams. If you're using Microsoft Teams, your boss is 60. He probably prints out his emails. If I were you, I would start thinking about enrolling in unemployment because I'm sorry to report that you work for a failing small business. I'm going to give that a 3 out of 10. My boyfriend uses Microsoft Teams. So Google Meet, that's the last one that I'm familiar with. I hate Google Meet. Google Meet makes you look ugly. They have no beauty filters. It shows every pore on your face. It makes you look asymmetrical, even though you're like really symmetrical. It makes you look how you did in high school when people bullied you. Google Meet will traumatize you and destroy your self-image. Anyway, Google Meet's the one I've been using. Can you tell? 2 out of 10. Anyway, that's just kind of what I wanted to do in case, that's all. I'm done.
Wow, I learned a lot. Thank
you. That was my presentation.
10 out of 10.
Thank you. In another world,
Google Meet is not your friend.
Google Meet is not your friend because it inverts your video. It makes you look. It makes you look like the inverted filter. I spent like 7 hours on Google Meet and I got off and I'm like, I'm the ugliest person who's ever lived.
Well, and who is saying like
StreamYard is also
Google
inverting
Meet
us.
First? StreamYard is inverting us.
Are we inverted?
Yeah.
I felt
we're inverted right now, and it's everything about this platform is incredible except for that. Truly from
except
hell.
for the inverted.
I'm like, it looks like I never had a day of Invisalign. I'm like, oh, I guess I just wasted $4,000. Very nice to know. And my eyes are in 2 different places. Okay.
I know. Like my eyes are like at different parts of my face. One of my eyes is in my forehead, one's in my cheek.
On Google Meet.
Hey Dana.
Yeah.
How do you think that people watching feel watching 2 incredibly attractive half Asian youthful beauties talk about how hard it is and how weird we look?
I bet it's really intimidating, and I bet it makes them hate us. It makes them. My hope is that like white people see us, Jared, and they have second thoughts about reproducing with another white person.
That's how I'm feeling tonight. Yeah.
You said it.
That's all we can do.
It.
Yeah.
Dana, Donnelly.
Thank you, everyone.
White people think. Make them think. Thank you so much.
10 out of 10
Thank
for
you so
Dana.
Okay, we're gonna keep this moving because we've got. Okay, this is George Aivaliotis, your Zoom date.
Hey, gorgeous.
Oh God.
Incredible to meet you. I'm glad we're doing our first date over Zoom. Saves a lot of time. I'm passionate about time. Sometimes you finally see a female's teeth and you're like, nah, I can't do that, What are you drinking? Gin? That's on trend. Me, whiskey, neat. Doesn't get more classic than that. Yeah. Hey, can I ask you something? What if I love bomb you into a hurried intimacy, disappear for weeks, and then gaslight you into thinking you were the one who rushed it right before I ghost you completely? Because I'd love that. I believe in radical honesty, complete transparency. That's how we stay woke. My love language is quality time, but my attachment style is anxious avoidance. So don't worry. I'll definitely text you at 11 p.m. on weeknights. Weekends are for the boys. Speaking of the boys, dude, I completely blanked on my band practice. I'd be such a dick if I skipped out. Can't have practice without a drummer. I'm gonna have to peace out. Damn, that's too bad. You have great teeth. But I'm sure you understand. I only talked about myself, but I feel like I already know you. Anyways, good night, beautiful. P.S. I never wear a condom. Hope you're cool with that.
George, I have a lot of
Oh,
Zoom date.
just all parts of me just inverted. I just with the condom hat and the it was too much.
You know, I'm gonna say it, George. He can still get it. He can still get it.
Yeah, I mean George is hot as hell, but that made me feel
Not a deal
something.
breaker for me. You know.
Okay, so you heard it here first, Jared.
Yeah. Yes, you did. George can get it. Okay, let's keep this moving along.
All
You know who
right.
else can get it? Our next comic, and it's Maddie fucking Connors. Get in here, Maddie.
Maddie.
Woo!
Hi, Maddie.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, amazing. How are you guys? It's good to see you.
So good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'll jump into it. I did a Zoom show where the audience can only be described as guys who looked like they lived in Reno. Really musky. And then when they started talking, they heckled me by asking for a tour of my room. So that's hard.
Wow.
I did another Zoom show where I bombed and then I started talking about how I was like depressed. And afterwards, this woman DM'd me asking if I'd come on her podcast and talk about mental illness awareness.
Wow.
I did a show with Jared, who was hosting, and he introduced me by reading Bill Burr's SNL monologue on white women.
Okay.
I mean, he was talking about you, Maddie. I mean, it's. I mean, you get to release a public statement as a white woman, but you know.
I was watching Dana Set, and I love the part where you and her just had body dysmorphia IRL.
Yeah.
So triggering.
It was fun to watch two perfectly symmetrical, beautiful humans. Yeah.
My eyes over here, and I was like, wow, that's.
I don't see that.
The human brain, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so when we did our show, Jared's mom was watching from her bed, and I thought that was very sweet.
And was she watching it like that?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And my dad
was a
likes to
Captain
watch
fan.
lying down with nuts on his chest, and he'll just eat nuts, just crack peanuts lying down. And I'm like, he's gonna die one night from eating nuts that way. So anyway.
Well, that's it. If you could believe it, that's all I have.
That's it.
Oh my God, Maddie Connors.
Actually, Maddie, that was you stayed. You conquered. You did what we asked. You kept it under 2.
Perfect.
You completed the assignment, Maddie Connors.
Right.
Maddie, neurodivergent
Maddie.
Connors. Give it up.
For anyone who's still watching at the moment, we're using the visual of my dad eating nuts off his chest in bed is now sort of just reverberating in the back of my memory. The Asian American Legal Defense and Education Fund, and we have raised, I think, almost $7,000 at this point. So we're doing great. Yeah. Let's raise even more money.
I'm thrilled to learn that we can just call it all deaf.
Yeah, we can call it all deaf.
What a relief. All deaf.
Yeah, it's a mouthful.
Okay, let's get our next comic in here because it is Addie Weyrich.
Woo!
Hello, hi everybody. Okay.
Hello, stainless steel fridge.
I know. Okay, so here's the quick deal before I go. I made an insane bit.
Okay.
I'm at my friend Jacqueline's place. My dogs just shat all over her Moroccan rug. So
Okay.
and
They
I'm about
pulled
to
a
do,
Greta, you might say.
it's honestly, it's like I didn't shart, but the dogs did, and the smell is good, actually. And I'm gonna do the bit, and if you guys want to stay on, you can, but then you might want to interact with it. So that is up to you. It is a character bit.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, since it's a character bit and I'm gonna interact, I'm also gonna kind of just, get in costume.
You guys have room to
put my
dance?
jacket on too. Yeah.
Do you maybe have room to dance?
Yeah, I have room to dance.
Okay. I mean, you guys make fun of me, but here we go. Okay, Sam, are you ready? Here it is. Okay.
Ready.
It's absolute chaos in 3, 2, 1. Okay, yes. It has been a year, everybody, but we are at home. And just because the gyms are closed does not mean the work stops. So I want you to get up on your feet. We're gonna start with a dance. It's gonna be like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, circle arms, circle arms. Got it? 1, 2, 1, 2, whoa, whoa. Here we go. When you're alone and you need a friend, scared of spreading corona, the lyrics and I'll send a link. We're doing jackpots tonight. Here we go. Whoa, whoa. This is what we have to do. Whoa, whoa. It's kind of fun. Whoa, whoa. Larry, you have to unmute. Whoa, whoa.
Larry Owens.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. I will have to learn Zoom. Yeah, we had to learn it in city social life. On Zoom, here we go. We all have to learn Zoom. Good. Whoa. Okay, really pumping it up now. If you don't have a heavy set of weights, you can use wine. Okay, we're gonna get our curls in. All right, yes, pump it up. Great. Everyone grab your bow staffs. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel the power. Let your downstairs neighbors hate you. One more time. Around the back, Larry. Larry, you have to unmute, okay? One more
Larry
here.
Owens.
That's
How
right.
many Zoom shows have you done at this point?
No, it's good. Listen, if everyone's still on here, okay? They're not paying me enough. Okay, so if everyone
Oh,
can
she's
just.
drawing on her face.
Okay. Okay. So
Oh no.
we can just. This is good.
Babe,
Babe,
babe, your time is
Babe, you're
up.
good, you're good.
You've done enough.
Babe, you're good.
This is
Oh.
She drew on her legs.
Did she have tearaway pants? I noticed those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the fitness industry is really we're really struggling now. We have to do a lot. So if you liked what you see, smash that like and subscribe button. We have Zoom classes.
Hey, you go- hey, babe, you good?
That was hard to watch.
I miss my friends so much. And I want to hug and get all sloppy with all you guys. But it's just been a great year.
Yeah.
I'm in the best shape of my life, and I
look
feel
phenomenal.
I look amazing.
You feel phenomenal.
Oh, and your bra says zoom, 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 zoom on
Yeah, I
it.
made it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, did you open a credit card to pay for this performance?
Yeah, a couple. Yeah, I did the Victoria's Secret credit card.
Oh, that's not the way to start. Oh no.
Yeah.
But it's good. And Larry has lost 40 pounds, which is really good for him.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much,
thank
Addie.
you so much.
We hope that you get the help that you need.
Can we find you on ClassPass or?
Well, they kicked me off because I was having.
I figured as much.
Yeah. Okay. And unfortunately, we're gonna kick you off as well from this live
thank
stream.
you so much for.
But thank you so much. Wow.
Dude, I'm so man. I
Look.
hope she's doing. I hope she's doing good. I hope she's doing good.
It's times are tough, and some of us aren't
Handling
thriving.
it as well. But we're at 7K.
We are at 7K. That's incredible. We raised $7,000 so far. $7,000.
That's a
how
lot
much
of dollars.
Addie owes Victoria's Secret.
The government. Oh, to Victoria's Secret.
Wow.
Yep.
Incredible.
Wow.
Okay, we have got one more block of comedy for you. We still have like 8 names, 8 gorgeous names that you're going to be so happy to see. And
Good.
I can't even wait. Can we just get into it? Sam, are we ready?
I want to
Can we
get
just
right
get
into
going?
it.
Woo, yeah.
All right.
Okay, cool.
I want to introduce our next comic, the lovely, the funny, the phenomenal Christine Medrano.
Howdy, everyone. How are you guys doing?
Hey.
You've got some Bluetooth headphones in?
I know, don't look at them. They're like off brand. So I call them iPods while I was FaceTiming someone. I wore them when I FaceTime with someone. I called them AirPods, and they're like, those aren't AirPods. And I was like,
One just
okay.
fell out of your ear.
I know, it's really bad. I've had a lot of Zoom auditions, kind of similar to everyone else here. You know, she gets out. But I had a Zoom audition where the waiting room was like a Zoom. It was called this streaming app called Blue Jeans, and I wasn't sure if you were supposed to like greet every single actor as they entered, and so I'd be like quiet, and I'll be standing there and be like, "Hi." And then other people started doing it, and then they slowly just started turning off their cameras and microphones in the waiting room. I think because of me trying to talk to people. We're just standing in our living rooms, like all just like it's the weirdest thing. Waiting rooms in living rooms. I don't know.
Yeah. I was on a Blue Jeans today.
Oh, okay.
Who pops in? The Maya's hot older brother from Pen 15.
No. Oh my God.
And he was like right here. So when his face, my computer screen just turned into his face, and I was like, it was very exciting.
What a jolt. What an exciting world we're living in, where anyone come into your your computer. Like another horrible Zoom thing, I guess, was like when I was quarantining first, I was at my mom's for a while. And every time I would do a Zoom show and I was done, I would go to open the door, I'd hear my nephew's feet just like run away. So just like my nephew hearing me screaming about fingering in the guest bedroom.
I want that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Give me like these looks afterwards. Like, like I was like, I'm not going to explain any of this to you. And I also think that like Zoom, similar to these headphones, like everyone is so classist. You know what I mean? Like my Wi-Fi is very bad, and I will glitch on almost every single show I have because I have a roommate who Twitch streams, and that's not on me. That's just on our Wi-Fi.
That's a big Wi-Fi suck, huh?
It truly is, yeah.
That's not your fault.
I'm still thinking about Micah. I can't believe that. Micah,
I couldn't hear because they both,
nephew. I said I'm still thinking about Micah having to listen to and learn so much about his aunt Christine.
Christine,
my internet is poor.
Where can we get those headphones? Sky Mall or
excuse me, honey. I think these were from like maybe Radio Shack. They were definitely like
Radio Shack for the win.
It was a kiosk on the street that I bought these from. Just helping local business people in the park.
The Santa Monica Promenade. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I went to the West Side to get these. I took.
I didn't realize that like you could get hate. Like I feel like if you don't have earbuds now, like I get a lot of comments that are like, "Wow, no AirPods," and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, like what are you, a podcast studio? Get out of here with those.
Yeah,
those cans. All right. Well, I will leave you to it. I love you both so much. Thank you, Nori. Finally.
Nori says leave Christine alone, and Nori, you're absolutely right. I shouldn't have gone so hard on Christine.
We took it.
I
too
really
far,
did want to get those AirPods. I just wanted to know where from. It's the bottom line.
We're gonna look inward. And our notes app apology. Stay tuned.
Oh yeah, I'll start working on. I'll draft that while we bring our next comic here. Coming up next, we've got Jenny Gorelick.
Hi, Hannah.
Okay, self-tape queen.
Oh my God. Ultimately, this is what I'm doing for you, babe. I've got a little bit prepared. Are we okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
and
okay with that. Thrilled.
Okay, amazing. And I would love for both of you to stay. I want to recreate the worst audition of my entire life, which happened this year over Zoom, baby.
Yes.
Okay. So it was a producer session, but that is not a brag because it was traumatic. It was for Blue Bloods, and I'm a New York actor, so I've already been cast in Blue Bloods and cut from an episode before. So this is my second chance to get cast opposite Donnie Wahlberg, which is like a dream come true, a dream.
Huge
moment for any New York actor, yes. And it was to play a girl whose best friend was murdered. And in the producer session with me, there were 2 people from casting and 2 hot producers. So Hannah, if you don't mind being one of the hot producers, producer for me, absolutely. Okay. And then Jared, there was a reader who had long blonde hair, and I don't know what his name was, but it seemed like Josh. So if you don't mind being Josh, the reader.
Dyeing your hair blonde?
Yeah. Please dye your hair blonde right now. And I'm really sorry to typecast you as a straight man with long hair. yet again. I'm sorry.
That's actually not a problem for me at all. I feel very comfortable in this
Now,
role.
quick, Jenny, am I playing a hot male?
He was a guy. He was a hot male guy, and it's non-speaking, Hannah, which I'm really sorry about. You deserve so many lines. But...
No, by all means. I'm happy.
No, that's actually great. That's very like Shape of Water, you know?
And I have a big background in clowning, so I can do nonverbal.
She's perfect. Okay, and I need to tell you, we're only doing the last scene, which is the one where my character is threatening the man that she thought murdered her friend with a knife. And the number one rule of acting, which I'm sure you both know, is do not actually threaten casting with a weapon. Just don't. That's number one. So I've got my big Sharpie for this. That's my knife. And Jared, I'm just going to give you a little note about how to play Josh. Okay. Give me nothing. You hate me. You despise me. You would rather be anywhere else. You're thinking about literally anything, maybe lunch or an or a blister or your SAT score, which was high. Hannah, I couldn't actually see the hot producer's face once I started, but I think same note. Okay, you hate me. Perfect. Love that. And then, so everyone knows, Jared, it's just really important that you don't say, no matter what, Donnie Wahlberg's line. He was the cop in the scene. He has the line, which is drop the knife. Don't you dare, under any circumstances, say that line. Okay, babe? Don't say it. He skipped it. That's what he did to me in my producer session. So don't you dare give me that line. And I'm going to go.
And that's Jenny's time. Thank you, Jenny.
And we love it. And I didn't book.
No, I'm kidding. Go.
No, you have to go now. No, you have to go
do
now.
this scene.
No, oh my God. That was really.
I'm 100% kidding.
I believed it, and you guys booked. You booked like you hated me so much.
Yeah, that was cutthroat, Jared.
You hated me so much. I was like, I believe it. Okay, well, I'm gonna go off screen and prepare then, but I really don't have much preparation to do because I already feel emotional. Okay. Okay, ready?
Yes. Let's go. Take it easy, Megan. Put down the knife.
He deserves it. He deserves it, and you know it.
Just put down the knife and we can talk about this.
You're an animal. Admit what you did to her.
I didn't do anything, I swear.
You killed her.
Don't do anything stupid, Megan.
I'm not going to let you hurt anyone else. I'm not going to let you hurt anyone else. I'm not going to let you hurt anyone else. I'm not going to let you hurt anyone else.
Thank you. We've seen enough.
Here. Do you want tacos with swordfish?
No.
No, that's okay. No, thank you. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, she's still here?
Okay. Oh my God. That was amazing. I feel like I've moved past it. Like, I feel like that was catharsis for me.
Do you?
And we're so glad we could give that to you.
Yeah, I loved it. And
because unfortunately, you did not book this time around, but
my third chance to be opposite Donnie Wahlberg.
No, unfortunately, we're going with Sarah Steele.
We're going with Sarah Steele
on this role.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Taylor Momsen playing the opposite role. Yeah,
that's fair. You know what?
Yes.
I didn't just
Ali Wong.
Oh, I support that though. I want Ali to get as many parts as she wants.
Of course.
And that's why
give it up for Jenny.
All right, thank you, Jenny.
Bye.
That was really fun.
That was so fun. Gorelick.
So Jared, we're at 7K, and I feel like, oh my God, I've got werewolf hair now, and I feel like we should give maybe a couple incentives out real quick.
Sure.
If we hit 10K, what will we do?
Okay. I hear what you're saying. And yes, I will eat a cucumber very slowly if we hit 8K.
If we hit 8K.
8,000. We're at 7, right?
Yeah.
If we hit 8,000 before this show is over, I will very slowly eat a cucumber.
If we hit 8, I like that. If we hit 8,000 before this show, I will shotgun a blood orange tangerine seltzer.
Oh my God, really? Okay, well, that sounded kind of empty when you hit it.
No, there's more in the fridge.
You'll get a new one? Okay. Wait, so where do we know exactly where we're at? Is it 7,000? Well, I guess we'll find out. So far, the whole asking Sam in real time hasn't worked out once yet. I don't know why we keep doing
Yeah, it seems like maybe we should figure out a new approach.
It's like when I got like a step counter, and I'm like to track my steps, and it always needs a minute. Okay,
yeah, we're at
7.1.
7.1K. That's great.
If we can raise, but seriously, if we can raise $900 more, that's fucking incredible. $8,000, that's such a great amount of money, and you will get to watch me eat a cucumber slowly on the internet. Okay,
yeah, I think that's really exciting stuff. And I think that we should all support the deep throating of the cucumber. So I can't wait. Eat a cucumber while she drinks. Okay, I can do that.
I miss eating out of jars. I will say I made my very first jar last week for the first time in a year. And Christine, I got to use the tongs that we bought together for the first time.
You made a jar?
Yeah, I had to eat on the run, so I prepared a lunch in a jar.
Oh yes, I like to put my coffee in jars.
First time in a year.
Yep.
Of course you do.
That's a fun little flirty thing about you.
Yeah. And speaking of fun and flirty, should we bring in our next comedian?
I think we should. Coming up now, we have got the hilarious Nic Shepard.
It's me. Everyone hear me? The fact that Jared promised to slowly eat a cucumber, and then Hannah was like, "So Jared, when you deep throat the cucumber, the left could not be more perfect."
I guess I misunderstood.
Your funky cucumber.
You said what you meant. I came on here specifically to take to task something kind of tangential from Zoom, which is something that's developed out of Zoom culture, not just in our country, but kind of in the whole world. I have seen what I can only describe as hundreds, if not thousands, of the same bit in commercials, television shows, movies, wherein someone will be in a professional Zoom meeting, often in a suit or something, and then they will think that it is over and they will stand up and they are pantless. And I think that this is disgraceful. I think this is disrespectful, mostly because not only are we so far past what I would call the age of the reveal, which is really what the bit is. We're so far past that more than 2 years ago, we have, the Ouroboros that was Brooklyn Heights on Drag Race and a sweater that just said reveal over a leotard. But also, even if we were in what I will term the age of the reveal, the only way that this would be powerful enough to really have an effect on people was if this person stood up pantless and then sort of like shimmied rose petals out of their gaping hole. That would be something, right? And I feel like collectively we understand this. This is sort of a testament to the fact that I think straight culture is more prevalent than ever, right? Because really in tune with the queer community the way that we ought to be, we would know that there's not room for this bit anymore unless you're going to do something sort of amazing. And so I really want to take them to, I feel like if I wanted to see straight people sort of fumbling a queer idea that queer people had sort of made excellent and then abandoned, I would watch Lip Sync Challenge. What was that show where the straight celebrities lip synced against each other?
Survivor.
My favorite show where straight celebrities
Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
And they have so many clothes to wear. I think that's really beautiful. I love what they're doing on that Survivor show. Or I would read Jamila Jamil's tweets, honestly, if I was looking for straight people to fumble the ball. I just wanted to air that I'm so frustrated about this.
Is there going to be a reveal?
Bit. And it's the kind of bit that, like, we bring on like really just the best comedians, and we really want to deliver the best sort of like type of just like good real. Oh wait, hold on, I'm sorry, just 1 second.
No, you can go for it. It's fine. I think Jenson's about to go, so we can probably just switch it up. Thank you guys so much. This was so fun. Stay on the camera because I think Jenson's using the same computer as me. I can turn it off.
No,
so you're going to inform my boyfriend.
Jensen.
Thank you so much, Nick and Jared, which will really have
in
planned.
Donkey Dick, Nick Jensen. All right. We're getting more, right?
I just coming up right.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Look, you're a unit.
Hi,
you don't get 2 intros. You get one.
I thought, maybe a little bit something. Listen, I want to say everyone over here is really excited for the show. We love sort of an F Zoom moment. I mean,
It's perfect for us for what we got going on. Oh, I mean, I can't even tell you about all the stories we've had over here at Zoom. I mean, boo, right?
Right.
Let me tell you, I was in a Zoom meeting, right? I already started off bad because you're in a Zoom. And well, lo and behold, everybody's talking about it. We get Zoom bombed. We get a big butthole on the. I'm doing numbers. I'm running numbers. And I mean, we were losing revenue left and right. I'll tell you where that doesn't happen. Microsoft Teams. Okay. You don't see that sort of stuff there. We're locked. They've got it locked in. And I just want to say, Dana Donnelly, it's actually pretty relevant. So it's not for old people. It's more of a. We're getting around to it. And I do want to just say, PowerPoints are still in. Okay, they're so cool, and there's no reason to overlook those. And listen, I just want to say, please continue to try to use Microsoft Teams. It is a good thing. I had this bit planned where I was going to play something from Microsoft Teams, and now I really just want to hang out and talk to you guys.
What are the top 5
What are you guys
reasons?
into? What is the top 5 reasons?
Wow.
What's that?
I mean, this. Okay. Hey, you guys
Listen,
don't happen to have a cucumber you could eat slowly, do you?
I heard if we put out a cucumber to eat slowly, Hannah would make us deep-throated.
Would
so we
this
decided.
work?
Listen, I never claimed. Oh yeah, could you please use a reusable water bottle?
Absolutely. No, we love you. I miss you guys so much. I cannot wait.
I love how every time I see you guys
every
on
day.
the show, it turns into just a catch up. Anyway, miss you guys. How are you?
We're good. We're thinking of you guys, kind of praying for you. I'm really sorry about sort of what's happened to you over the last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had
we're
it
sorry.
really rough here between Nick and I. Hard year for us.
Hard year. We're just trying to put the pieces back together.
I feel like it's been a really good year for you guys. So
no, we can't.
some might say, some might argue that you're thriving in a way that you never had before.
We're over time.
So it's weird.
I think that I've heard it described as like you have Bethany Frankled yourselves, sort of like a late in life empire.
I did
life
bomb a
empire.
Zoom, and I Bethany Frankled myself on a Zoom bomb.
I will say we have a couple of things for sale if you guys want to visit our website, verygaypaint.com.
Okay, no.
But in all seriousness,
and will you get him out of the room? Get him out of the room. Okay. Wow.
we just got hijacked by Very Gay Paint. Just because they have an empire, we get it.
Hijacked by Very Gay Paint.
By
We
Very
never
Gay Paint,
promote
selling
Very Gay Paint
prints,
on Instagram.
tapestries, photos. Don't buy things from the brilliantly
None of it.
talented Very Gay Paint.
No.
Don't.
Do you want a big, stupid, gorgeous mural on your wall?
I
Not
want
me.
to transform my cheap apartment into something whimsical. Fuck off.
No.
No, I'm done.
No.
I'm done. Bring on our next comedian.
Let's do it because we're at
I'm
7.3.
so glad for this next
4
comedian.
comics left.
We have 4 comics left, and we're at 7.3K, guys. So we are rapidly approaching the cucumber moment. And
also, let's not forget, if we hit 8,
shotgunning.
we have to at least tie with Julia and Tien. They can't
How much
win.
did they make?
They cannot win. They probably like 8. I think it's like 8.2.
Okay, but okay.
As long as we hit 8. As long as we hit 8.
We're gonna
I
keep
will
the show
slowly
going
eat a
the
cucumber,
entire night.
and I will. Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's true. The donations can keep coming.
True.
They will keep coming for the 24 hours after the show. They will stay open. So keep donating. Keep hitting up your okay, you're sitting in your living room, you're at home, you're watching this show. Go walk upstairs, knock your roommate's door, say, hey, can you give us $20 for Aldef? And they will do it. Yes.
And they will
Okay,
do it.
so let's keep it moving and let's bring
Let's
in
keep the show moving. Oh, we have a true icon, a comedian, a brilliant Nori Reed. Nori Reed, I feel like you swallowed your name, Nori.
Nori.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She was glowing up.
I'm in Santa Fe.
That explains it. Okay.
It's really dry here, so you have to.
Mm.
You have to. You know.
Nori, you're
Wow,
glowing.
Yeah, get under the eye.
Thank you.
Here you go.
How are y'all doing?
I'm actually a little bit dry myself now that the show has come to a screeching halt.
Just feels like we were a little bit upstaged.
By Whiteface, of all things.
It just feels a little bit like Read the Room. Do you know?
I've been in Santa Fe for about 2 weeks now, and this is how we do it.
Oh wow, you're all about that Santa Fe life. Tell us about Santa Fe.
I have asthma. It's
Okay.
elevated. I'm about 8K elevation.
How are you breathing?
Barely.
Kind of kinky though.
I feel like everyone came here today for some Santa Fe comedy.
Yeah.
This is what we wanted. We wanted some Santa Fe comedy. I'll get back to the topic at hand, and please do stay. Please stay, my friends. I've been doing a lot of therapy, especially since I got here. I've been doing a lot of therapy work, and
Great.
Therapy is where I don't know if people know, you pay a stranger money so that when you tell them stories, they're just immediately on your side and you can stay toxic. That's what.
And that was your therapist. Your therapist comes everywhere.
Hannah Einbinder, popping in. Rude.
Just a big Santa Fe fan.
Just the level of unprofessionalism we've seen on this show tonight.
Yes. Happy International Women's Day to me. What I'd like to say right now.
We're so embarrassed. We're so sorry.
Jesus. But anyways, my purpose is to help you be positive. I want to be counterculture. I'm trans, and that's radical by nature. I'm counterculture. I'm going to talk about what I've been loving about Zoom comedy.
Okay.
I understood the prompt. I just don't like it. And I'm going to do the opposite.
Take the prompt, throw it away. Throw it away.
Okay. I like that, as we know, as Nic demonstrated, no pants, right? You don't have to wear pants. But if you're feeling anxious, you can stroke your leg hair.
Ooh.
That works.
All right. Okay. Well, popular people did not like that.
No, is this a mic? Are you using this show?
Okay. What about this?
Is bombing on Zoom one of the
Shut up. Shut the International Women's Day is a capitalistic holiday that has
You're really milking this day. It was a week ago.
Nothing to do with feminism. It's not even intersectional. Okay, I like how you can if someone's doing a set and you don't like them, you can just mute it and watch Drag Race UK.
Mm-hmm.
Go yes. Bimini for the win. Okay, what about this one? Okay, I just put this in the you don't have to look at the audience, especially if they're ugly. Because that means
Nori's made no eye contact with us. Minimal.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my notes here. If they're ugly, you don't look at them. It makes your day a better day. Okay. And then lastly, last one, I get to be more of a concept than a reality.
Oh. Wow, that's leaving us with the abstract.
Think about that one. Because if you really want to celebrate women, how about we stop doing a capitalistic day and we start giving money directly to women of all types of women.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Nori's really going off the rails here.
So I guess we should plug Nori's Venmo. I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes,
This was a complete miss.
Well, okay, I'm Asian, but I'm also trans. So you have to send money to me. You have to do both.
Right.
Okay. I think that's enough.
Okay. Bye.
Nori, have a great time in Santa Fe.
I
We
love
miss
you. Bye.
Stay glowy. We love you.
I love you, Nori. Bye.
And that was Nori rehearsing her one-woman show for us. taking some time to really just workshop some material with us.
Wow. I think we learned a lot.
I think we learned a lot.
And we got a little sneak peek of our next comedian during the last comedian's performance.
A little cheeky moment.
Maybe this is just something to think about. Maybe the performer that's going up after can maybe give her a little taste of the medicine. Something to think about for Tart. But give it up for head Einbinder.
I had a whole plan. I had a whole plan when I woke up this morning. It didn't include that. I'll tell you what. Nori, if you're still here, my sincerest apologies. I feel like I owe you a minimum a notes app apology. At maximum, a 3-camera setup with a couple takes and some editing. You know, a real produced. I'm talking Crystalia level. You know, apology.
Excuse me.
I'm just.
Was he in front of a piano for it? I was like, it seemed like he was in front of a piano.
Yeah, it felt like she would rented out a ballroom of some kind.
Yeah,
It's
really a press conference more than anything. Guys, first of all, what a great cause! Thank you for having me, and good to see you. I did want to share briefly an experience that I had on a Zoom show. This is early pandemic, okay? Important information here. It was a corporate. Okay, so it was a corporate gig, and typically these are painful for comedians, but on Zoom they are especially so. I was doing a women's networking group in St. Louis, and it was, if I had to describe sort of the clientele, just a legion of Karens, rows of women with hair that was blonde on top, dark brown on the bottom, okay? Pixie cuts, but not the way we like. You know what I mean?
The dark brown underside, the under.
And I know what you're thinking. You're going, Hannah, Karen, what a tired word, you know, what a tired descriptor. But, you know, the truth is they did ask to speak to my manager. So I'm thinking, you know what I mean? It does fit here. They told me in the beginning, they go, no drugs, no politics, no religion. I go, okay, my whole act, what am I supposed to do? I'm going, what else is there to fucking talk about? So, you know, obviously I disobey that, right? I totally ignore it. And that's on me. You know, I have a problem with authority, and, you know, I need to kind of like look at that. You know, I need to go inward there. But during my set, I got a text from my manager that said, the woman in charge just texted me saying, quote, is she okay? Now, you know, look, you guys get my general vibe. You see how that tracks.
Yeah.
You go, well, if it's anything like this, I'd ask the same thing. But, you know, that was sort of a moment where I said, you know, comedy was fun. That was a part of my life, and I'm ready to move forward. You know what I mean? I did put down the mic that day, virtually at least.
Right.
And, you know, frankly, that was the worst. Interrupting Nori obviously trumps that, right? That I'll never forget.
And there's his name again.
Close tie.
Yeah, sorry to bring the Cheeto orange. That guy. So tan, but not really. Awful. Anyway, that's the story. And
Can I ask quickly, do you color coordinate your books?
Look, I've had a lot of time on my hands. And, it's true.
Did you? There's a lot of red in that top
Yes.
right quadrant. I'm wondering, like, did you maybe go out of your way to buy more red books? Like,
You know, more of them are
possible that
orange
anyone
than you would believe. More
okay.
of them are orange than you would believe.
Okay. This is a resolution issue.
Yeah, yeah, and that's on me.
I hear you. I hear you.
I'm glad that my set has been the most serious. You know, I love a tonal shift.
You know what it did? It really
If I have to
grounded
put it
us.
down, so be it. Go ahead.
I looked around. Yeah, it grounded us.
Yeah.
I think it was a great. We learned a lot.
This was hot yoga, and now we've reached the mat. You know, we're back to our mats. I feel.
And I'm soaking wet.
I'm
believe it.
soaked,
Yeah.
and I'm feeling stretched.
Look, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I feel like I've done really 1.5 hours at this point.
It's over again, all over again.
Yeah, I'm
really
good.
sorry that we didn't mean to do that.
No, you know what? You guys know that any time spent with friends is well, a blessing, in short.
Yes, it is.
It's true.
And I'd like to close with a prayer. No, I'm kidding.
I thought you had a cat's cradle and we're gonna do a trick for us, but I think they're just headphones.
I love where your headset. They are headphones. I can do cat's cradle with it.
Can you give us
and
just a small Jewish prayer? It is a Saturday night.
Yeah, can you give us?
Do you seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, out loud?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's something.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't really usually.
Something along the lines of like, they're trying to make $8,000. Just kind of put that somewhere.
Yes.
I'm gonna
give us the prayer that is for $8,000.
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
I like how Jen and I keep peeking. Just when the prayer's
I'll start while she gathers. Okay. Borchu eta Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher bochar banu mikol ha'amim.
Netan lanu et Torato baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
Anti-Semitic comments pouring in.
Really?
Notice how I did not.
Please don't. Is she okay? Yeah. Anti-Semitic. Oh, you were serious. Okay, I was about to kick ass, Jared. You got me fired up, but you were kidding. And I'll say amen there. And I want to move forward in this show.
And I do want to make a note that $8,000 is not mentioned once in that prayer.
Okay, well, he works
neither here nor there.
Hey, Hannah speaks Hebrew.
Okay, yeah, like you know. Okay.
You know what? You're absolutely right. Thank you for putting me in my place. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We didn't. You were right. You were right. This is. Look.
You were right. Hannah Einbinder.
Gerald.
Not to be confused with Hannah Pilkes. It's or to be confused with Hannah's friend Jared. You know, there's a lot of Hannahs in the room.
There's a lot of Hannahs sort of circulating around, and please don't get it twisted. Thank you, Hannah, for joining us. I want to keep the show.
We have 2 comics left.
We have 2 comics left, so I do want to do a quick check-in and see where we're at. We've taken up too much of your time. It's 8:20, but for those of you who are still sticking around, thanks.
It's actually 7 a.m. for Mary Beth Barone at this point.
She's still thinking about that 2 minutes.
She's still watching. I'm going to quiz her about the show, and if she can't tell me everything that happened in this show,
really specific
I swear to God, Mary Beth.
We can
Okay.
just probably keep moving.
Yeah, let's get our next comic in. Let's get our next one. Guys, give it up for Carl Tart. We got Carl Tart.
Hey.
Hey, Carl.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't have as soothing a background as Hannah does, but I got a basketball and
you do.
a throw blanket that I just strategically put there. So I don't do many Zoom shows because I do improv, and improv is already very hard to watch in person, and on Zoom it's probably worse than coronavirus. It's watching on Zoom is terrible. But I do have some Zoom stories. I had to. My mom asked me to put together a Zoom family Zoom with my family. I had to buy it. I had to pay for the Zoom and get it there, and I had to set that up, and scheduling stuff was terrible. That was awful, very awful. And she insisted on me asking my uncle, like sending a link to my uncle who is in prison. Now I know that scares people. Don't worry, nonviolent offender, nice guy, but he is in prison. And so I had to send him the Zoom, and he logged in. They got phones in there. They're not supposed to have them. And what proved that was when he would get on the Zoom, it was like way up on his face like this, and he kept like having to like throw it under, like, I'm gonna come back in, resend me the link. But he would ask me to text him the link from different numbers almost every time. And so then after this gave him, now a little bit my uncle. He's like an older brother. My mom is young, and this is her younger brother. So we're not super far apart in age. He is older than me, but he has found out that I will send him money to get commissary and stuff like that, stuff that you need in prison. Now,
commissary the coffee place.
Yes, I sent him gift cards to commissary the coffee place, and they postmate it to the jail.
Wow.
But he will call, like, every day, text me from a different number, call from a different number. I know it's him. It's always a Mississippi area code. And he will text me, hey, this is your uncle. Can you please put $20? I need to get deodorant and things. I'm like, are you eating this deodorant? Because you just asked me to buy deodorant like 4 days ago. And then he'll say, cash app me, send the cash app to this person. And it's always like some name. Like I sent one to like Master Killer 225. And I'm like, I think this is gonna put me in jail. I think this is illegal. What are you doing? What are you doing with cash? What are you doing with cash in jail? Who am I cash apping? I cash app some lady named Barbara. I'm like, who is Barbara?
Who is Barbara?
You in a man prison. Who is Barbara? And then he asked me to set up a Zoom with Barbara and a couple other people, because he was like, can I get the login to your Zoom? I'm like, hell no, you can't get the login to my Zoom. What are you talking about? That's why I put my foot down. You can't get the login to my Zoom. And then he asked me, he was like, okay, well, can you set up a Zoom meeting? I'm like, what meeting are y'all having in prison? What type of meeting? What type of jail meeting is going on Zoom? You barely could stay in the family Zoom that day. So I sent him a link and I set it up. Scheduling was awful. Barbara, it took like 3 days to send me her email address. And I think I'm gonna end up in jail after all this. So if I go to jail because of Zoom, this is why.
And Carl, important question: did you have unlimited time, or were they only given 40 minutes?
Unlimited time. I paid for the unlimited time.
Okay.
Flex. But I sent them the link, and I hope they had a fruitful meeting. I hope.
It sounds like you're going to be doing unlimited time for
what you did.
For what you've done.
Yeah, for sending my uncle money to Master Killer 225 and Barbie.
Wow. Someone just asked, has this been optioned by HBO yet? I just this morning finished The Night Of. Any of The Night Of fans?
I haven't watched.
So many years ago, Jared.
I know.
Has anyone seen this really new show called Fresh Prince?
The Night Of.
God.
Damn. Riz Ahmed. This is good.
Man, wow. This is one of the most unique Zoom stories we've heard. So you hate Zoom because of it's put you in the, you become responsible for other people's meetings.
I become responsible for other people's meetings. And if it was my mom being like, oh, I want to FaceTime with my sisters, or I want to Zoom with my sisters. That's another thing. They're all on Androids in prison. Nobody got an iPhone in prison. So that's why he asked me to Zoom. I was like, why can't you FaceTime? He's like, man, I'm in prison. We ain't got no iPhone.
Wow. Thank you, Carl. This was really informative. Maybe they should try Google Meet next time.
Yeah, they should try Google Meet, something like that. I'm gonna have to put my foot down. I gotta stop being a pushover when it comes to
who's setting up.
You gotta set some boundaries.
Who's looking up Carl?
Exactly. Yeah. I have to set up my own Zooms. Nobody's setting up the Zooms for me. And I know I'm not in jail, but I wish somebody would set up a Zoom meeting for me one day in my family. That's the issue. When you're a Hollywood kid, you got to set up all your prison relatives Zoom meetings.
Yeah. You know, our producer, Sam, great at setting up a Zoom. Something to think about.
Yeah, very good. I would say that I would set up Zooms for you, Carl, but I'm afraid that there's going to be logins from too many locations and then no one can use the Zoom.
Yeah, that's the issue. That's a real issue. Hey, everybody, please get that money up to $8,000. I'm trying to EQ covers with the fellas.
Thank you, Carl.
Yes.
Okay, look, we might not hit it, but I'm gonna eat that cucumber.
I'm ready to see it. Good night, y'all.
All right,
good
bye,
night,
Carl.
Carl. Thank you so much.
Oh
my God, we're learning.
Man.
We're learning, and we have
We're
one
learning.
comic left. And let's just get her out here, right? Let's just get her out.
Let's
Get her
just
on
get
the
her out
floor.
here. We love her so
Bring
much.
her on the floor. Give it up for Sarah Squirm.
Sarah Squirm. Hi, Sarah.
Hey guys, great job you're doing tonight. Can you believe it?
We're very excited.
You know, here's the thing. In this awful year, I have watched you raise so much gosh darn money for so many gosh dang politicians, and the good kind. The kind you like.
That's the important note.
And I just thought if I could even just do a third of what Sarah Squirm has done for this StreamYard community, for this great city of LA, for the culture, then that's what we're gonna do here tonight. And I'm gonna say, I think that we've done even more than you ever did. And better.
And let me tell you, I think you blew my ass out of the damn water. I'll tell you that right now.
You're back on the beach.
I'm back on the beach. I'm a beach whale at this point. Let me tell you, I can raise a lot of money for other people. Can't raise a damn dime for my damn.
I get it. Don't I know it?
And hey, I just want you guys to know, I thought this fundraiser was so cool, and you raised so much money.
Thanks.
That I basically kind of, like you were saying, I went above and beyond in my fundraising skills. And so yet again, I'm just proving time and time again that I'm gorgeous. I'm beautiful. I'm and not only that, but I'm extremely funny. Okay. And that's why, and that's why I've prepared something for you today.
Oh, do you want us to leave?
No.
I don't want to grieve either, Hannah.
And here's the thing: to let you guys get off scot-free,
thank you.
And pee, drink water, practice self-care is something I'm not willing to allow you to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, and so what I'm about to show you, it's a little. The timing isn't. Listen, it's a late joke. Okay, I'm coming to you with timely material. But I just wanted you guys to know that I watched the Super Bowl.
Oh, so this is an older joke.
Okay, we're gonna roast the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and this show is fuck Zoom. We've been doing Zoom for a year. So I got folks that they've been baking in the tank for months at a time. I mean, what was Super Bowl? Months ago.
They're seasoned.
Yeah, exactly. And I watched the Super Bowl halftime show, and I said, I could actually tear that. I actually could tear that, and I'm going to prove that tonight. And yeah. Do you want to see me do the Super Bowl halftime show?
I've never wanted anything more than that.
And
so
we could have put this in the middle if we knew.
Yeah, if we'd known, are we gonna lose?
Are we gonna lose? Actually, it's good that I'm at the end of the show because people might walk out of the stream. It's so insanely good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's the Super Bowl halftime.
Take it away.
Alrighty, take it away.
And if you're not laughing and smiling, I will be able to see and I will be able to hear that as well. So
fully noted.
Fully noted. And here is my doing the Super Bowl halftime show.
It's the 50th annual Super Bowl halftime spectacular, live from Shea Stadium, New York, a place where the owners were canceled, but not canceled enough to lose their venue. Give it more, Sarah Squirm.
Oh, there's a crotch grab already. Wow.
Oh my God. I'm electrified.
And she did Michael Jackson cross grab. And she's pointing to the crowd as if she's one of them right now.
Oh, wow, I love this.
As if she's some sort of little monster going back to the cross grab. Looking at the stars as if God will help her. She's not stuck in this for at least 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Oh, cartwheel.
Well, it looks like half a cartwheel into a move I've never seen before. Sort of little creature. Maybe this is something she learned from TikTok. I'm not entirely sure. And she's bowing. But she still
Wow.
Wow.
Go.
I had no idea they made the halftime show so quick. They really, budget-wise, they cut the budget.
They cut the budget because they found out that they couldn't actually give a platform to a Jewish woman. So they silenced my narrative.
Wow.
I give it up for
Tea
Luke.
spilled. Yes, thank you for the wow. That was some prime
Hey, way to
announcing.
go.
I hear a VO career over there.
The mask was giving me Chromatica kind of
Yeah.
kindness punk. You know,
Yep.
it's cool to be bite in vibe.
And so what inspired the crotch grab?
So something that I basically learned from extensive research is that if you want to basically capture the attention of America, you have two. Okay?
Okay. So that's one.
I have this one.
Okay, they look really scared. They look really similar to me.
Were those
I feel like
different?
they look really. I don't know the difference
I think
between.
she just took like 10
I think it was
steps
just
back
the
and
two.
did it again.
Hey Sarah, we're curious. Those look similar to us.
Oh, that's interesting because I forgot the third move I forgot a move.
If you want to show it back.
Okay, Luke and I actually prepared a move that
That's
it
very good.
actually gets the attention of America.
Okay.
Ready? Can you guys give us one roll, please? Okay,
She's really asking a lot of us.
Your clown training.
You want us to keep rolling? Oh! Wow!
Wow! The attention of America has been captured by Sarah Squirm.
Football! Yes!
One more. Wow.
Wow.
Sarah Squirm.
Sarah, thank you so much. The American hearts are captured. We're moved. We're aroused. We're all the things. Thank you.
and congratulations to you guys for raising $6.6 million tonight.
That's what we did.
That's those
That is gorgeous. Okay, and what did I say at the beginning of the night? I said, if we sell $7,440.66, and that's what we sold. That is the language of the fundraiser. Then I will eat a cucumber very slowly. I will be right back.
Jared's gonna deep throat a cucumber, you guys. I did promise to shotgun a cider, but I don't have. Okay, he's back.
Hubba,
All right,
hubba,
give the
hubba.
people what they want, Jared, for all $7,440 with 66 cents.
Hey,
Whoever donated
hey.
66 cents, fuck right off.
Yeah. Luke and Sarah, would you play some music for us again?
Yeah. Blast it.
Turn it up, honey.
Oh shit, he's taking his Invisalign out slowly. Oh, a sexy flick.
Oh, yeah.
He's got to take the wrapping off.
Ow.
Oh,
Ow. Ow.
Acidic. Oh no. Oh, naughty. Oh, he's playing the keyboard.
Super Bowl halftime show.
It's Jared Goldstein.
Giving the people what they want. Yes. Yes, get those greens. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We did it, everybody.
Fuck
Thank you
yes.
so much for coming to Fuck Zoom.
Zoom. A naked comedy production. Oh, I had fun. Did you have fun?
Not really. This was
Oh,
kind of,
fuck. Okay, well, talk to me after and we'll talk about it.
yeah. I thought it was gonna be fun, but we just promoted it for like so long. I was just like, oh, it's just so annoying.
It was just like a big high and then just sort of, yeah, it sort of
Well,
combusted a little bit. But
the donations are staying open.
the
For
donations are staying
24
open.
hours.
Yes, for 24 hours, guys, you can continue to watch the show. Is that correct, Sam? We've raised 7. Okay, I do want to note that we didn't get any more donations after the cucumber.
We did. We got 135 donations for the cucumber.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Woo!
Yes.
We
I can't wait
passed
to see those
7.5.
We passed 7.5, you guys. That feels good. And I think in the next 24 hours, we're gonna probably hit 1 million.
Yeah, so that we're gonna keep this stream on YouTube. So you can share the link now with your friends. Encourage them to donate. Don't tell them about the end. Let's keep that at the end, you know?
Thumbs the
Make
word.
it organic, get them to donate, get this cucumber action.
Yep.
Yeah,
Organic.
thanks everyone that donated. It's amazing.
Thank you, guys. I hope you had a fun night. We sure did. I gotta pee.
Me too.
I drank a cider.
Thank you so much for coming. I want to give a really big thank you to Judy for joining us and
Thank you, Judy.
teaching us even more about All Deaf.
Yes.
Please support that organization. Please
Yes.
support your local comics.
Love that we're
Stay
making
safe.
Jared talk with his mouth full.
I know. I'm like, take it away, Jared.
So I really need to, if you just go to www.tinyurl.uzvzv, that's where you're going to find out the great information. It's going to help you make sure that you can stay on top of this.
Oh, Aldef gave us that. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed it. We are happy to give this money over. You're doing amazing work. And we feel so happy we were able to do this show.
Woo! And just a tiny little teaser spoiler. We might do
Be doing
another
it again.
one. We might do it again.
If we're feeling
stay
flirty,
tuned
we'll
for
see.
Stay
Yep.
tuned.
Time
Stay
will
tuned
tell.
for that.
All right, guys. Stay depressed and quar, because it gives us comedy material. Love you guys.
Good night.
Bye.